Warning: the thoughts in this podcast are the thoughts of our own and our guest. Please don't sue us. Seriously though, everyone, don't sue us. Thank you. Hi there. Sorry for butting into the podcast. So, this podcast is brought to you by Anchor. And I just want to promote Anchor for all the listeners out there. What is Anchor, you say? Anchor is free. Okay? Totally free. So, don't need to worry about that. What else? Anchor has basically all the creation tools that you'll need and you want to kickstart that podcast that you've been dreaming all this time. It helps it get it on the road. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts. Anchor takes care of that too. So you just have to create an account, start recording, and edit everything within the Anchor ecosystem. That makes things a lot more easy. Start creating. You can download the app too. May that be on Apple or Android. There's no bias there. If you want to get working on your computer, you can always go to anchor.fm. Again, the website is anchor.fm. Creating your podcast has never been easier. Thanks. Back to the show.
LTS.
Kick back, relax, and enjoy the LTS podcast.
My best friend.
Good evening, dear listeners. My name is Marcos Lopez, and welcome to Life, Tech, and Sundry. Tonight, we have Big Three and a special guest. From the top of the list on my screen, I have Jency. Please introduce yourself, Jency.
Hello everyone, my name is Jency and I'm happy and excited to be here tonight. Thank you for the invite.
As you can hear, there's a party in the back. You can't never go wrong with that. Business in the front and party in the back. And the next one is the 1J. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, I guess I refer to myself as Jay now. Marcos owes me money, and if anyone please just help me rob him, and then no.
In game.
In game, yes.
Now, last
IRL,
but not
IRL.
least. What? Last but not least, we have Sensei Alan. Say hi to the people, Alan.
What's going on, everyone? Thank you, Marcos, for having me on the show once more. Happy to be here, and I hope that we can get into all these rabbit holes that we're gonna dig for each other.
Or just regular holes. How about that?
I like those.
Yes, people. Yes, applaud, yes. Yes.
Fantastic.
Let's go. So, how's everyone's week been? Let's see with Jency first. How's your week been, Jency? Jency?
My week has been good so far. Well, I guess it's been a bit hectic, but overall good. I feel like school's starting to catch up. In my fourth week of the semester, so the homeworks are coming in, and the professors are already kind of like talking about when our midterm's going to be. So so there's that. But I think that's been pretty good.
Okay. How about you, Mr. J? How's the week been treating you?
Oh, it's nice. I went to court. I saw a guy working at a little stand, and I robbed him from everything he had. In game, of course.
In game.
In game. No, but yeah. Made it back to my little setup over here, just for the weekend. Then I had to head back.
Don't forget about your mic.
No, never. What else? Yeah, that's about it. Had some few homeworks to knock out. And yeah.
Okay. I like the crickets. I like the peaceful sounds back there. Very soothing. And Alan, how about you? How's the week been treating you?
Well, Mr. Marcos, everything's been good. So far, so good. Can't really complain, thank God. Just eat, sleep, repeat to a certain extent. But thankfully everything's been going well. I'm just excited, bro. I'm just excited that we got it. We made it to the weekend. We made it to Saturday, and I'm happy to record with you guys.
Beautiful. And now, let's talk of what tickles each other's brains. For example, for me, everyone's, into talking through a computer, right? I'm gonna go with number 2. Computers are so vulnerable to the universe. Thoughts? Is that a fact? Prove me wrong.
Can you repeat that statement again?
So basically, the universe, you know how computers are basically over here in LTS, and for the recording of the podcast is basically the bread and butter, a non-negotiable for recording the podcast off-site from each other. And apparently the universe hates computers. It just likes bullying them. What do you say, Jency, Alan, Mr. J?
I don't
think
know,
you
bro.
haven't taken your meds, Marcos.
What? Are we talking about the multiverse or just the regular universe we live in?
The regular universe.
Wait, we're talking about actual, theoretical.
Actual.
Oh. Yeah, Marcos,
Okay.
I'm sorry to tell you this. You haven't taken your meds.
No, that's
It's like the subatomic universe, please. We must.
yeah, right.
X-Man.
But yeah, so imagine that. Like, if we're only human, the saying "we're only human" can also be applied to computers. They're only computers. Imagine how many errors they're getting just because of the universe messing with them in a molecular level, in charged particle level. It triggers me. I'm like, no, computers, no, please don't fail me. Don't fail me now. And it happens. That's why we have ECC. Or that's why there's so many brain memory leakages, right, Josue?
No.
No?
No. No. No.
I'm about to call a lifeline for my man Kenichi with the synapses. Because that sounds crazy.
But yeah, over here as a guest as well, Jency, question: Do you believe in science?
Remember, you don't have to answer anything he asks.
I do.
You can always say I plead the fifth or pass.
Yeah, that's
Sometimes when it's convenient.
Save the fifth for later.
Yeah, or the reverse Uno card.
Yeah, I do.
But yeah, go for it.
No, I was just gonna say, yeah, I do. I think there are some things that are still like, some things are questionable about science. Some things I believe. I don't know. I guess you can say I like to pick and choose in a way. Yeah, it's just so many things in the universe that sometimes you're like, what?
Yes, absolutely.
So like a buffet, I like to pick this, I like to pick that, and sometimes life is like a buffet, or sometimes like Forrest Gump, life is a box of chocolate, right?
Marcos, you missed the buffet that closed down, huh?
Yeah, I guess they did. They did close down. But still.
It's around my house too.
Aww.
And it's about that.
Aww. Dang it. I'm even more sad. Just as a heads up, Jency, we over here in Life Taken Podcast, we really like food.
Oh, me too. I love food. I love trying new food. Yeah, I'm all for it.
Yeah. But
Marcos,
yes.
can you elaborate real quick? What's your favorite food, and then we can go down the line with everybody.
Food that tastes good, mainly. That's my favorite kind of food.
That's a no-brainer type one. Yeah.
You can't go wrong with your basic rice from everywhere, like from South Africa, from Europe, from China, from Japan. That sticky rice.
So you want to you like arroz con pollo? Is that your go-to? Is that what it is?
If every continent can make a chicken with rice, I will try it.
Excellent. Yes.
You can't go wrong with rice and all its complements.
What about a beef bowl?
It has rice.
Onigiri.
Yes.
Then yes, I'm willing to try it.
So what about eggs, like uncooked on hot rice?
That sounds really good.
No, it really is though. IRL.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's what tickles me. Like if computers, back to computers by the way, if computers can get messed up because of the universe, literally just little particles can flip a bit in the processes, what does it do to us? If computers are that vulnerable, and they're sending spaceships right now, like there was an unmanned trip recently this week, right? I think by Tesla. Was it Tesla?
You mean
Is it
Starlink?
Tesla?
Yeah, I think it was Starlink. Friggin' all that. What? No pilot, no professional astronaut, only a billionaire, a teacher, a nurse, and sounds like the beginning of an anime.
Well, wasn't it like just almost like a first vacay type a trip?
Reminds me kind of a Trigun.
I thought you were gonna go the route of Dr. Stone, but yeah, no, I guess
Trigun. I'll keep it a little bit better.
You don't want to get stoned by Dr. Stone?
No, everyone else we would have been stoned right now. But no, I want Trigun.
Okay. Wait, but what's your point, Marcos? I need you to get to the nitty gritty.
Everyone here in life, even computers don't have it easy. It's a struggle even for computers.
Oh, I see.
Hats off for all those programmers and computer savvy people that try to make the computer a better thing.
So wait, okay. So let's break this down a little bit, Marcos.
Yeah.
What do you mean by even as computers are affected by the universe?
Example, you know how we live all on this planet Earth, right?
Yeah, I hope so.
I hope so.
Well, maybe in the future, you know.
Okay.
That's a totally different thing. That's a totally different box of toys that I don't want to mess with for now. But right now, we're on Earth. We're on the Milky Way. Turns out that radiation is strong outside of the Earth. Even though it's coming in hard from the sun, we still have an atmosphere that protects us, and that atmosphere breaks, basically cushions the high energy particles, and those are constantly raining on us. An example, when you have your eyes closed, have you ever had those flashes of light that you see in your eyes? In Spanish, they're called centellas, but in English, they're called just light flashes with your eyes closed.
Wait, has someone punched you in the face? Like while you were trying to sleep or something?
This is the human equivalent.
When you close your eyes, when you close your eyes like really hard, you kind of see it. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I think I know what you're talking about.
Oh, y'all on a higher plane. Y'all got too much of a big brain. Like, I don't know.
Well, just as a reference, whenever you have your eyes closed and you're laying in bed, right, ready to go to sleep, but then you see a flash like a dot of flash somewhere in your eyes.
If you wanna recreate this, just saying don't. But typically, what you do if you see a light source, that you stare at it, and then typically either if you blink like really fast, you can start seeing it a little bit, or if you just close your eyes, you don't have to do it hard, but if you close your eyes after staring at a light object for a while, you can see it.
But that's because high energy particles are still hitting your eye membrane. So that's
right. So Marcos, I'm gonna bring it back to reality. What does have to do with computers?
The Milky Way and computers.
Well, it turns out that in 20
and I'm gonna stop you right there.
17, yeah, in 2016, there was a voting in one of the Netherlands, and somebody's they did a digital voting with you inputting your vote through a computer. And there was, out of the many candidates, one person had over 4,000 votes extras, that there weren't that amount of people that voted. So they had to do a recalculation. They had to break down that physical computer that everyone was voting on. And they concluded that a high energy particle hit a bit in a specific location, so that mathematically that amount of numbers exactly hit that amount for that person. So technically speaking, that person did not cheat. That computer got assaulted by a high energy particle that came from the atmosphere. An ion particle that hit the bit and flipped it from a 1 to a 0. And imagine if that happens on a regular basis. I'm just saying, I'm thanking that error correction code is a thing, and that errors happen. Even computers, even though they're freaking computers, they're prone to errors because of not only internally, but because of the universe. The universe is like high energy output affects them. That's my TED Talk.
Interesting.
So remember, we're only human and they're only computers.
I mean, shout outs to Mr. Marcos. He keeps the computers putin'. I approve his message.
The computer's puting. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah. I was just like gobsmacked, like, oh my god, if computers like get this messed up on a daily, how are they in space right now? Well, turns out that they've been hardened and have triple, quadruple, quintuple error checking systems and then they're a specific, like 10 years old at least, as a minimum, because the code is that solid on those computers that they have more methods to error correct versus newer computers.
Marcos, you know what you've made me think about right now?
What?
Question for all three of you. With that being said, the margin of error being, pretty high to a certain degree, would you guys feel comfortable getting on one of these shuttles, I guess you can call them, right? Or rockets to go up into the stratosphere, into space? Would you feel comfortable hopping on one of those and actually going on that journey?
Jency?
Personally, would I want to do it? No. Why? Because you have to be in space, and if we can't eat food, because especially I love food, so I think that's the biggest thing. I'll be like, oh, I have to eat. But do I feel safe? Up to a degree, yes. I think kind of also tying it to the what Marcus was asking, our computers for whatever. I think, from my personal opinion, computers are as weak or as strong as their programmer. I think there's always going to be some type of error, of course. But yeah, I think it also depends, if you're going that a company that's recognized and has done successful trips to outer space. Would I feel comfortable? Probably. But yeah, I don't know. I think there are a lot of other things that you also have to think about, realistically, like if I were to do it, because usually you're away for a certain amount of time. And yeah, but if I were to do it, just taking into account whether I feel safe, I think so. Well, it depends which company, but for the most part, I think I would.
So like a percentage. 80, yes, no. What percentage would be yes? What percentage would be no? Out of 100.
Out of 100, I think like 80%. Maybe 70. Let's do 75.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Mr. J?
Yeah, I like that reasoning where she's like, Regency said that there's no good food in space. But other than that, me personally, I wouldn't go into space just because I have really no interest into going to space.
What percentage though?
100%. Actually, no. I'm sorry, 1,000%.
Out of 100.
But that's just yes. But that's just me. I feel like nothing we have right now is really viable to give me a reason to go to space. Sure, there are little things here and there, but me personally, I feel like, and I think I've said this before, I feel like space travel really isn't a priority right now. I feel like for the most part, it's just a hobby, especially for people who have lots of money and big companies.
Lots of money.
Yeah, lots of money, like the top 1%. I feel like, you know, it's just their way. It's just another way of showing up that they got money. Look what I got.
Yeah.
So, you know, I feel like I wouldn't do it now. Would I feel safe riding on these? No. Just because I don't feel safe in a rocket. Actually, no. I mean, just because like I wouldn't do it. I think it's really hard to kind of justify me personally going up there. So you know, and you know, Jency also has a point where she said the computer is only as strong as the programmer. And you know, programmers can't account for everything. You know, something, especially in something wireless, almost anything can affect the stream going in and out. So, you know, something as simple as maybe there's a thunderstorm going on and that could affect it. Something like, I don't know. I've always been told that like something wireless hasn't been affected. It's great because, you know, we can be in a totally different area, but there's always something going on that can change it. And there are ways of fixing it, but
ECC.
Yeah, but there's specifics. There's specifics behind it. Like for example, I think for Wi-Fi, one of the solution is like, I think TCP, if I remember.
Bless you.
What? No. But I mean, that's just another conversation.
You know, okay, so since that's your final answer.
No, wait. What about you, Marcos?
That's what I'm saying. Now it's my turn.
But hurry up.
I'd say 100% yes if I get trained and I get trained. I get trained in.
Wait, is this are you on your meds?
Yeah, if they sponsor everything. Hashtag sponsor.
No, I'm asking right now, are you on your meds?
The one med being an eye drop.
No, that's not okay. So he's not conscious right now.
Then how did am I talking right now? Is this part of, am I in the Matrix?
Yes.
Oh.
He didn't take your blue pill.
Oh,
Mr. Anderson.
Wait.
But yeah, continue.
Alan, what about you? Would you be my cameraman, Alan, if we're both sponsored?
I don't know. They would have to, you know, the bag would have to be crazy in order for me to get up to space. You know what? Like, I think for me, and I think I've told you guys this before, like, I think the closest I would get to wanting to get up into, like, high up in the stratosphere, in the sky.
Higher than the plane already?
Yeah, it would be for, like, skydiving. I don't think it would be necessarily to go to space. Now, and I do share the same sentiment as Josue, where it's like, for me, there is no real reason at this moment that it would be a priority of mine. Again, unless they sponsor me, to your point, Marcos, and the bag is crazy, like the bag is crazy where it's
they
like...
train you?
Like Elon Musk,
of course.
big?
Yeah, like Elon Musk, you know, giving me one of his companies big. Like, I mean, because at the end of the day, it would feel to me like at this moment, it would be more like of a guinea pig type of situation where...
How about this? You don't have to pay taxes for the rest of your life.
Well, that's different.
Anywhere you go to a store, free, taxes exemption, all those things. Anywhere you go to,
you get your lunch card.
Yeah,
you gotta flash your lunch card. It's like, oh yeah, this is the guy that doesn't pay taxes.
Like, no, reduce lunch.
I mean, again, to Josue's point, I don't see the for me personally, I don't see the need for
I do
myself
for the
go.
memories.
Hey, listen, I've made plenty of memories on Earth where it's nice and safe.
Buzz Lightyear to
Again,
infinity and beyond.
I am not a toy.
But you do play around.
Wait, what?
Huh? Wait, what?
No, but
Yeah, I
again,
told you he needs to take his meds.
yeah, I guess he does. No, but like for me, it's not my number one priority. I mean, again, I would probably go skydiving over going to space at the moment. Like unless there's like a vacation spot up there, and to Jensi's point, if there's good food, like they actually build, a Michelin star restaurant out there. No, absolutely not.
That's the first thing is to go to space. A Mickey D's.
A dehydrated Big Mac or a quarter pounder, a double quarter pounder with cheese, right, and French fries.
Or Five
Like you have
Guys.
to just add water. No, but in reality, that's my point of view. I wouldn't want to go. I wouldn't want to. It's like how we talk about phones and the first iteration of stuff. It's not going to be the best experience. It's not going to be the best of anything. It's just, hey, look, if we're the first. Maybe further in the future, down the line, maybe it'll be a lot more enticing, a lot safer, and it would be a lot more, enticing to go. But at the moment, not really.
It's like
I
the
said,
colonials, right? Like or the Vikings when they made it to this continent. They didn't have any McDonald's. They didn't have any roads. They literally camped it out.
I like my example of phones better, first iterations. I don't think I mean, I think Vikings compared to like the first people that traveled from Europe to the continent or North American continent was the leaving persecution, right? Religious persecution, where the Vikings, explored to conquer and take over places. A little different.
I guess, yeah. I guess. But I'm just saying,
And
in this case,
for me, yeah, go ahead.
the Earth, everyone was still on Earth versus this one, you're going out of Earth. So,
Right.
it's
I mean,
total different ball
I
game.
think there. Again, I share Josue's sentiment where it's like there's really nothing out there for us. I mean, there's no oxygen, there's no food. I mean, you can say, well, yeah,
No gravity.
right? You can be a pioneer. Like, yeah, that isn't my investor DNA,
Put
if you
your
will.
shoulder on the wheel,
Like
No.
they don't have any tortas in space.
Yet.
Bro,
Yeah,
That's a
the most
fact.
important thing.
I feel like if you're one of the first people, you got at least, first rights to put in a business up there.
well, I think we talked about it, right? Where there was a person that claimed to be the owner of the moon and started selling, acres of land on the moon to like
That's
rich
a scam.
people.
That's a scam right there.
But he made money off of it. That's
On Earth,
crazy.
but once you're on, this is specifically a plot of land, aka the moon. But I'm just saying,
No,
a
but
colony,
he has
a space colony,
But he has physical like documentation.
earthly
like,
papers.
That doesn't matter. Like
I
the
mean, it
people
is.
that are gonna get
It is the Earth's moon.
Or the moon. I mean, I guess a satellite. But I guess, yeah, semantics.
Oh,
But you're right.
He's the only one that ever, properly did anything paper-wise with the world government to say, hey, I'm going to start selling plots of land out in the, on the moon to rich people. And people bought it. That's the hilarious part about it.
I feel like we're not gonna go to the moon to live just yet. We're gonna have satellites like in Gundam Wing, like that.
What?
You know what's crazy though, Marcos? Like we know more about space than we know about like the Earth's or oceans and stuff like that.
Would you want to live underwater?
Hey, bro, I'm not saying that we need to live anywhere. I'm just saying, how is it that we invest more money into?
Wait.
know-
Relatively speaking, by just the amount of droplets in the water, we can't physically know more than what's in space than in water in the
We
ocean.
have
Whoa.
SpongeBob,
Bro, I mean,
SquarePants.
dude,
Ironically,
I'm-
SpongeBob is just a meme because of the nukes of the Atoll Islands.
no, but I'm pretty sure that's an actual fact that we know more about space than we know about our ocean floor.
Like books wise, bits by what's the reference point here?
I mean, you can Google it. I'm pretty sure it's
But you're
there.
the one saying it.
Again, I'm not the fountain of knowledge here. I'm just trying to.
You're the fountain of memes. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm just trying to state something that is not as abstract as being a pioneer to go into space. That's all
Putting
I'm
your shoulder
saying.
on the wheel.
I mean, if that's what you want to call it.
I know. I'm just pulling your leg. I know.
To add
Yeah.
a little bit into what Alan said, so yeah, because actually about like more than 80% of the ocean, it has not been mapped or explored, which is pretty like interesting, you know, like we know so little about our oceans. Also, on and on, because we were mentioning skydiving. If you guys have not done skydiving, you guys should do it. It's a great experience. Recommend for sure.
I'm definitely trying to do that. I'm trying so hard. Hopefully if I go, I don't know. Do you suggest any places, Jency, that are close by to do that, or that have you gone skydiving yourself?
Yes, so I went skydiving.
Nice.
Yes, I went to Skydive the Ranch. I had a really good experience with them.
Okay.
I'm also, hopefully trying to get my license to skydive alone. And stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you need a
super
license.
cool.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
like
if you wanna
driving.
if you want to skydive alone, you need to do like 25
Tandem
I think you
jumps.
need to do, yeah. Well, not tandem jumps, but you need to take classes after you tandem jump, because when you do like the tandem jump, if you jump, somebody else is with you, which is what I already did. So, but yeah, like recently I kind of been looking into like what I need in the classes. It's a great experience. I mean, I think it's one of the best experiences I had so far, and I really enjoyed it. So.
I definitely want to go. Yo,
Yeah,
we should all go though. What's good?
Let's go.
My only experience with that was like a bunch of classmates of mine back in my day were already having their licenses, and it also helped for them that they were military, so they had their license to jump out of planes. But still, they were saying your first jumps are the scariest, and once you get your license, but it's freaking this is back almost 10 years, 6 years ago. Yeah, 6 years ago, that they were like saying you need at least 25 jumps, and each one costs like an arm and a leg, and that's like, what is it?
That's the thing too.
I feel like it's way cheaper to get your car's driver's license, and then I don't even drive.
Yeah, I can imagine that, bro.
With one jump, you probably get your driver's license.
That's
One
crazy.
Imagine if skydiving was an actual mode of transportation. A big B-17 airplane just flying over the city, and people just skydiving down.
Oh, that's crazy, bro.
So many accidents. Like, oh no, people got tangled up. No. Splat.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I don't know if you ever seen like hot air balloons, how like sometimes they like crash, kind of like crash against each other, because there's no real control over the hot air balloons, because there's so many. Well, like sometimes in certain places, a lot of them just fly at the same time, and if it's not controlled properly, a lot of the hot air balloons just kind of like crash into each other because of the direction of the wind.
They're at the mercy of the wind. Oh my god, I forgot about.
Wait, are we friends with the wind now?
They're not.
Yes.
They're at the mercy of the wind.
Oh no.
Last Airbender over here.
They wish they were airbenders. Those people, anyone that use like air pilots that have to jump out of planes, people that skydive, hot air balloon pilots, they wish they can control the wind like that. Because I feel like hot air balloons are even worse because you're carrying like hot like fire literally to heat up the air inside the balloon. Are they made like out of paper mache, or what are they made out of?
What's made out of paper mache, my guy?
The hot air balloons.
I do. I'm not sure what it's made out of, but I hope it's not.
It's some sort of like a lining, no? It's like
yeah,
Your guess is as good as mine. here.
definitely not made out of paper mache because
To make
that
it
would
light enough.
what
melt
I'm
and
like thinking it's
burn.
like, what is it, a piñata or something?
A very
made out
big
of nylon.
piñata. Oh, nylon.
Yeah.
Yo, shout outs to Google, yo. We gotta ask
Yeah.
Google if anything.
Hey, Google.
Google, let me know.
Yeah.
Stop listening to my conversations, Google.
Yeah.
Nylon.
There you
We're
go.
gonna, like, in a few minutes, we're gonna go in our phones and just
That's not.
skydiving ads and hot air balloon ads.
And
That's a
and
fact.
Elon ads.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Some stock.
Stonks.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
what's the
Marco.
next bullet point, my guy?
So, I feel like everyone here has had their opinion said, but Gen Z, number 3, what are your thoughts on smartphones?
Smartphone. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Did you guys see the iPhone 13 that just?
The keynote?
Oh, I saw the memes.
Oh, yes.
Yes, absolutely. The memes were the best.
Those are the highlights.
Like with Frosty Carter's.
Oh, those were awesome, dude.
He was just roasting the iPhone 13, just like, dang.
Yes. Flossie was doing his thing with that one.
He's
Oh,
like, da,
man.
da, 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 it's the same thing you got last year.
Does it support now satellite phone calls?
Huh?
Does it support like satellite phone calls now, I think?
No, I think. What was the big deal out of it? I think the biggest deal is that the Pro has now 120 hertz refresh rate
Yeah,
screen.
but like most Android, well, I'm an Android user. I used to be an Apple user, but I changed to Android. But I feel like most, I mean, Androids. at least
Oh, you were in the dark side? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I was for a long time.
You were a fruity user.
I really was. I mean, like, I would buy it just because it was like, oh no, iPhones, they're popular iPhones, But then it was like, no, it was not worth it anymore for me. Like, I literally had to change my phone so often, and I was not getting like my money's worth, I guess you can say. And like, like now this is like that the the iPhone 13 just came out. I was looking at it and I'm like, bro, like,
Bruh. I like it, bruv.
It's like they took the camera and slid it a little bit. Like, yes.
Yeah, and that's what usually happens with the iPhones. They like maybe like upgrade the camera a little bit, and like they're like, yeah, we're done, let's call it a day. So, like, and this time, I guess the 120 hertz like refresh rate, but like at the same time, like, what about all the other ones, all the other iPhone 13s? Because this is just for the Pro and the Pro Max. So it's like, okay, so you're just trying to get money,
I can't wait until the day they say, you know what? We're bringing the headphone jack back.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever gonna happen.
Yeah, nah. Okay, Marcos,
yeah, and also like, with the iPhone, there's
Or the
like,
charger back in the box.
Yeah. Oh, I feel like that was kind of like pointless because they did market it as, recycling, not as much waste. But I'm like, you still have to buy it, like, because you cannot use the old chargers. So what's the point?
It's like they had two options in front of them. They're like,
that's true.
Release a new phone every 2 to 4 years, or take out the charging block. Well, it's only one thing we can do, and they took out the charging block.
Right, headphone jack, the charging brick or block, and what was it? The headphones, right?
Headphone, the ear Apple Pods, I guess, the wired ones.
But yeah, I think they did that to like market the AirPod to be better.
Yeah, I think so too.
And
That
no
was, like, a big
headphone jack.
strategy for them. Like, oh no, we don't have like headphone jack anymore, but we do have AirPods. You can buy from us. So,
They flexed. They used their power.
It's like at a low price of $200.
Yeah.
Yep.
They swung their weight around, having like, oh, no more headphone jack, but you get the wireless Apple Pods. I don't know if you can tell I'm triggered.
But you don't have an iPhone.
Not in
Just a smidge.
Thankfully.
Yeah, but still, like they were good in their day. The headphone. Forget what I'm saying. Yeah,
You just sold your heartbroken from the headphone jack.
I am. Why do you think I'm? Look, I'm just saying that they did something good. With going with the M1 chip, but now I'm trying to go with the Android and the Pixel 6 Pro or the Pixel 6.
Bad move.
Bad move. Bad move. What do you say, Jency?
Absolutely, it's a bad.
Yeah.
They're like pass.
I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. I think, like, so you used to be, when did you change?
28. Oh, from Android to Android?
Yeah.
2000.
Back in 1995.
2015.
Oh, so it's been some time. Wow, you changed even before me. I changed that in 2019. You know?
Oh man. Yeah, she's like, it was a couple of years ago.
Let me just say,
I think I switched in high school.
Introduced me to the Nexus 6P when Mr. J had the Nexus 5X.
It's like, Marcos, you've changed, bro. You've changed so much, man. I don't even know you anymore.
That's what Andrew does to you.
Oh man. Oh no.
It's like Andrew came to you. Is like, I could do things Apple can't.
Oh no. Oh. Oh no.
What do you guys remember if do you guys remember if the original iPhone had expandable memory?
Never.
No.
Since the iPhone, I remember
the original one, right?
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah. It had a touchscreen though.
It had a home button.
It had a headphone jack.
I remember I was so heartbroken when, you know how, I don't remember what it was 2016, 2017.
What?
When they took out the home button. So
it was a fingerprint scanner.
Yeah, so I still had the old iPhone, and everybody else, like, they didn't have the
Touch ID?
Anymore. No, like, yeah, because you know how you had like the home button. But then
the physical home button.
Yeah, but then they changed it, and I still had the old iPhone, and I was like, dang, like that's how they get you.
Dang it!
Like, dang,
it's like you're trying to get that new.
They're like,
they try to make you feel like a peasant. That's what it is.
Yeah, they really do. Like, especially like, I feel like back then, like I was in high school, so like I was like, oh, all my friends like have the new iPhone and I didn't. I was like, maybe it's time to change.
When I was in high school, the first iPhone came out. I was like, everyone with their sidekicks and all those things. I was like, okay. And the Blackberries.
Yeah, when I was in high school, like we all had Nextels.
Oh, don't get me started with those beautiful Nextels. Those were good.
Those are
the walkie-talkie ones.
Yes.
The ones with the Motorola.
The Motorola ones. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Like those little ones. Those were the ones, and those were indestructibles.
Yes, absolutely.
I remember those were the days.
Hefty brick.
You could literally defend yourself in an assault, like, stay back, demon, stay back.
It's like a phone in a sock.
Hey, there you go.
And it had the games like the Snake.
Those were the Nokias.
Oh yeah,
the Nokia phones weren't in there.
Ones, yeah, those were the good days.
Yeah, but okay. So, Jency, so when you saw the Apple keynote with their 120 frame rate screens, what did you say?
I was like, at first I was like, oh, they did not say that. Like, I mean, it's good that they finally are kind of like catching up, finally, but like, I'm like, okay, but like, I feel like they should have done this such a long time ago. I'm like, hello, like a lot of the phones already have that. Like, what are you presenting that's new? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's so revolutionary about what you're doing? And I guess that's like with a lot of the products that they present, especially the iPhones that really have they present a new one. It's like, okay, that's kind of cool, but like it already existed. It was already there in like a lot of phones. So, and I think like for one of the iPads, they already had that. But for the other phones, I mean, I don't know. It's just they always just do that, you know. Like I don't know. It's just kind of like you're not presenting anything new. And I mean, for a lot of people, I guess like if you're an iPhone user and you don't have that, and you're like, oh wow, look at my phone, like it's faster now. It has a faster refresh rate. If you have never used a different phone,
It's a whole new world.
yeah, like and that's how they get people because they're like, oh no, we're presenting you something totally new. And if you've always been an iPhone user, you're like, oh yeah, this is new. I mean, you know, it's much faster than
It goes
my other
better with my
phone.
Gucci bag, you know.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Exactly.
Stop.
It's like, oh, you know, like it's so much better now, but like better compared to what your old iPhone.
As in the market, the 122 has already been out for at least 2 years since 2019, I think.
Yeah, I think 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, would you say yay or nay for a Pixel 6 series? Knowing this right now.
She's
That's
like,
a
what's
hard
that?
For a Pixel 6?
Yeah, over here with Alan and Mr. J, they say no. But what about you?
That's a hard pass.
Yeah, I'll think about it, but I don't know. You know.
So you're like, there still needs to be more data. But yeah, I respect. And yeah, Alan and Mr. J make nothing but sense over here because it's a first generation product, and at the same time it's Google. So, but at the same time, the production line where they're making it is still in China.
Wait, let's be clear. Pixel is not a first iteration phone. This is already the 6.
Not the first iteration. I'm saying the style of having an in-house chip.
Oh, I understand. Yes,
They're
yes.
selling their big selling point allegedly.
Right.
Is nothing new, right? It's nothing new. Unfortunately, for good or worse, for good or bad, Apple has already done this, and some Chinese phones. But still, it's from the big boss Google. Do you not expect greatness from them, or are your expectations lowered because it's Google specifically?
The only thing great I expect from Google is great Google searches.
Right, and YouTube.
Yeah.
And ads.
Always the ads. Can't forget about that.
And them listening to you to collect your data.
They're doing it right now through this browser.
They absolutely are, yes.
But yeah, so would you agree then not to skip with the latest model of the Pixel series?
Probably, although like I do like think the Pixel camera, you know, but I don't know. I don't think I would get the Pixel 3.
Just a side note here. Hello?
Yes.
What happened?
We're all here, buddy.
Yeah, we're all here.
No, you guys just went quiet.
Yeah, right? No, and Jensi, as a side note, no, for the Android universe, the many phones that exist, what brand, not saying model, just what brand is, from what company is your Android phone from? Oh! That says a lot. That's okay.
Wait, which one?
No. Let's just keep it at Samsung.
No. We need to know more. Which more?
You can always
one?
use a skip card. You can always use a skip card.
I plead the fifth.
Yes, good.
I used the reverse Uno card.
Yeah, what brand do you guys have? I'm guessing nobody here has an iPhone.
Well, we're not gonna say if you don't say specifics.
I'll go in first. Okay, you go,
Okay.
Jancy. You go.
That's
go.
my reverse Uno card right
No,
there.
I was gonna say, I have a Samsung. Does anybody else have a Samsung?
Yes, I have a Samsung.
I
Why you
might
say it
or
like it's
might
bad?
not.
It's not bad. It's like you caught me slipping.
Wait, all right. Let's be a little bit, detailed, but not too detailed. Let's put it this way. Do you have a Samsung phone that came out in the last 2 years?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So, there isn't much space, I guess, there.
Does your phone fold at all?
It does not.
Okay, that narrows it down. Now, all right. Let me narrow it down a little bit more
Why?
without saying names. Does
Okay.
does your phone phone have a S or a in front or behind it in the
Oh.
title of the phone?
Oh,
Come on.
the word Samsung has an S at the beginning.
Well, there's a S. There's the S line or S series, and there's also an A series. That's why I asked.
Yeah, but yes, it includes one of those letters.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you guys?
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. Mine was a no. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna go with
Oh,
these.
that's a great. That would have been a great question, Jency. Does yours have a pen or no?
No.
Okay,
Nah.
okay.
No.
It's like we're trying to tease an answer out of her. Like, no, here.
Wait, I
here's
got,
my,
I got
well,
a better. No, I
here's
got a
my
better
answer,
question.
Jancy. My answer is
I'll be upfront about it when it's my turn.
I'll give you my answer right now. My answer is a
Wait,
Galaxy
before
Note
you.
9.
No, wait. Can your phone fly?
If you
No.
throw it hard enough, any phone can fly.
So am I the only one whose phone can fly?
I'm like, I've thrown it a few times. It has fallen. It's
And
it can't get up.
It can't get up, unfortunately. But since I'm like, I might as well. I feel like I'm Porter. I have the S20.
I feel like you say, get up, and you slap it up.
Yes.
But yeah, no.
Yeah. What's
For me,
next?
it's-
I'm like,
For me, it's the Note 20. The Note 9. What am I saying?
You heard 20. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna say that too.
No, mine's the Note 9.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Everybody went? I can go?
Yeah.
Oh, man. So I have the Galaxy Note 20 5G.
okay.
Oh,
I think did Mr. J go?
wait, did I? Oh, I have no idea. I
don't
have
think so.
the Xiaomi.
Get the fudge out of here.
No, I have a
Lying
Samsung.
to me.
I have a Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus.
Okay.
Everyone
It's like
here,
you-
we know
it's like
where
you-
we all stand. We all stand with Samsung.
I was gonna hit Jose with the line sack of potatoes.
We just hear you stomp out of wherever you are. You go where Mr. J is. You just crawl out of his window. Like, what are you doing? What? We just hear that, no?
No, absolutely not. But I would have shed a tear. Like a
Dude,
Xiaomi,
I have
you
I
say?
have the Xiaomi Poco X3 Pro Max Ultra
Plus
100.
Instinct.
Yeah.
one. One plus. Yes. Oh man, but that's crazy. I'm surprised, but not surprised that Jency would go for a Samsung phone.
He almost said quality phone.
Oh no. I think it is quality. I think Samsung is quality compared to other Android devices. I think it's one of the better phones.
It tries not to skimp on its product line.
Well, I mean,
it tries.
yeah. I mean, as of late, I mean, they got rid of the Note series to make way for
I'm
the
crying.
Fold.
I'm still
So
crying.
that's why, I mean, that kind of puts a damper on the whole situation. But I mean, overall, it's been coming out. I mean, a lot of bloatware to a certain degree. So I mean, but I guess the latest skin over, or the Samsung skin over Android, it has been less aggressive. So I think it's really nice.
So you still think that the current situation with Samsung is still way better than whatever the Pixel 6 is going to come out with?
Well, yeah, but we have to understand that they've been doing it for a while now compared to Google. As far as like their, what's it called? Their in-house everything, you know? Where Samsung still
proprietary software. And
yes.
hardware.
So so where Samsung lacks that, they have the software. I mean, they have their hardware and they have a janky software side of to it. No, it's true. I mean, where's Bixby at right now? Like,
I substituted it with the assistant, the G assistant.
Right. So I mean, nothing against Samsung, them trying out something new or different, which is great. I mean, you want to see innovation, but at the same time, we kind of have to call it for what it is. It's not the best experience, and that's what it truly is. Not the best experience. So where we would, which is nice, where you can switch up the Bixby for the Google Assistant, in that sense, because it runs on Android, but Samsung still, I mean, they produce some of the if not the best panels for phones, OLED displays, like for any, you know, cell phone manufacturing company, right? They make the best ones, where Apple buys from Samsung and other companies buy from Samsung because their OLED screens are just that good. And in the hardware department, they make really sleek and beautiful looking devices, where Google is trying to take a page out of Apple's book and say, hey, let's try to do this and, you know, do everything in-house so we can have the most control, which is smart. It's logical, but they still have to work out the kinks at the moment, which, you know, you kind of have to understand that. We even know
what those kinks are, but there are going to be kinks.
No, I mean, we see it already where the phone isn't responsive to a certain degree.
The battery, you know, is overheating.
Right. The phone just shuts off and stuff like that. You get an error message.
Knees are weak, arms are heavy.
It hasn't exploded though.
Mom spaghetti.
Like the Note 7, unfortunately. But I'm not flaming them.
I'm glad the phone isn't blowing up like the Note 7. Let's just say that much, you know.
But still, there's no perfect Pixel.
Oh, perfect phone in general.
They don't exist.
There are no Pixel perfects. But I'm still like, I feel like, again, like going to space, I feel like I should. One small step for Pixels, one giant leap for Marco's kind.
Yeah, no.
You're gonna be paying for it, literally. And
like, I took a minute to process that, but yeah, no, that's a hard pass.
Dang.
But yeah, you got another good stuff.
Yeah, let's go with. We were talking a bunch of iPhones, but I won't go for that one. I'll go for.
No, you shall.
Number six. How about, since nobody uses here iPhone, you guys know that there was an update, security patch update?
I think so, yeah.
Allegedly, there was a hacker situation that they were. Yep, that people can sign into their iMessage specifically. And yeah.
Oh no, that's horrible.
Going in, I don't know what proprietary software they have on the iMessage area specifically, but from there, they could do purchases of apps, message your contacts. Okay, go for it.
It's called iMessage.
But yeah, they're
it supports payments. That's why.
Oh, money transactions. You can't send money through iMessage.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Through Apple Pay, right?
I mean, I don't know because I don't use that.
Yeah, I remember like when I had iPhone, when I transferred to Samsung, like, you know, because in iMessage you have like the iMessage games and like you can send money easily. But yeah, I mean, that's crazy. Actually, we had it because I don't really have been keeping up with the news lately. But yeah, I'm reading it right now. It's actually interesting, you know, that they would have. I guess, I mean, like, I guess it can't be because just somebody that's gonna
Yes.
break through, But even then, I guess it's kind of clever in a way, like for messages because, like we talked about, you can do money transactions, but also like the privacy of like the text messages. Especially nowadays, I mean, a lot of people just communicate through text. That's the way of communication for most people nowadays.
It just proves that even Apple can get hacked. So it humbled them. That
Wait,
walled garden.
Who
Yes?
remembers there used to be like certain texts that if you sent it to someone with an iPhone, it would like crash their phone.
Oh, you did. You sent it to me, and I sent it to
I
you.
remember that. Oh my god.
That was a funny joke. I was like, I know this joke, and you sent it to me. I was like, I know what happened.
But like, that's happened multiple times, right?
It would shut down your phone.
Yeah.
It's either that.
This was 2011, 2000.
No, but it's happened before. Like,
15?
I think it was later too, because I remember, because I got even like, I don't know, maybe 2015, 2016. I remember like me and my friends, we all had iPhones, and like, I don't know, like I would just receive a message and my phone would just turn off, and I'm like, oh, why?
You got rickrolled.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It was kind of, it was kind of a joke, but at the same time, like now thinking back to it, I'm like, well, that was a bit concerning, like a text message just shuts down your phone.
You don't even have to read it. It just comes in and it's off.
Yeah, some of them, some of the iPhones actually broke down. They couldn't be turned back on.
That's bad.
It was that bad?
Yeah, but it was a really rare case. It wasn't like every other iPhone. Like every now and then. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, like that was concerning actually. Like, now that like actually, I didn't really think much of it back then. But like now I'm like thinking about it, I'm like, maybe, that should have been a sign to change. But
that's crazy.
you know.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, thankfully we don't have those phones.
And then those batteries getting like, I had the iPhone 5 back in the day before going to Android. That battery, like it bloomed up inside. I remember my phone bloating up, like getting
for real.
Big. Yeah, and like I could still use my phone, but my battery would last like nothing. And I was like, let me go back in the day. You could still
That's
go
every
to
typical older iPhone.
Yeah, you could still take it to your bodega like phone fixing area, and they could switch out the battery. Like I saw the battery and it looked like a freaking flower just bloomed out.
That's crazy.
Like, oh, your battery messed up.
But Marcos,
Yeah?
like I remember when I had like my Galaxy S3 back in the day, like S3. I remember having like two. Like, yeah, about like 2 or 3 extra batteries, like just in case, like say one of the batteries ran out.
You couldn't
like,
do that with Apple though.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about Galaxy. Yeah, no, that was so convenient until they started stealing their phones so they could be like IPX
rated. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, but I think that's kind of like still like a
give and take. A give and take. Yeah.
Yes and no, because I mean, I appreciated that they didn't take away the expandable memory feature for
until
most
now.
of the phones. Yeah, I know, and that sucks, bro. Well, I think
you're the last generation.
Right, my phone's iteration is the last one that is able to get expandable memory, and it's still a Note, so you got the stylus and whatnot. And thankfully, they put the 5G feature in, so I'm happy about that. It's a little bit of a future proofing, so that's a good look.
Yeah.
Yeah, also like, because I stayed with iPhone for a long time, because it was like the first phone I ever had actually, like ever since like I first got a phone. It was like mostly, I did have like an Android back in the day, back in like when I was like 13, but then I got it stolen. Anyways, that's
a totally different story.
Yeah, but after that, I just went with iPhones, and something that I found like that was happening a lot with like iPhones, at least I don't know, maybe it was me and like the people around me. but the speakers, they would just stop working. Like that was the main reason why I actually changed. Because my phone, it was perfectly fine. Like it was working, quote unquote, but the audio, the speakers, I would not be able to hear anything. When somebody called me, I was not able to hear anything. I tried, I went to Apple, seeing if they could fix it. They were like, no. I'm like, okay. And the same thing happened like with my mom's phone. She also had an iPhone 7, and she still has an iPhone. She loves iPhone, so I can't get her to change. So her iPhone
Have you been
7,
trying to wean her out of the Apple ecosystem?
A little bit. I am, slowly but surely. But yeah, like her iPhone, she changed recently because the same thing like that happened to my phone was happening to her, where like her speakers weren't working, like to call unless you had like a Bluetooth headphones or you couldn't hear anything from her phone coming out. Like the speakers were just not working, and like we took it to Apple, they were like, oh no, it just doesn't work.
That's so strange.
That's
so strange.
That's some ghost in the machine kind of thing.
Well, I mean, wait to like help you out. They were like, yeah, no, we can't fix it. You got to buy a whole new phone.
Literally, no, because
that's crazy.
They were like, oh no, because for my mom, it was an iPhone 7. They were like, oh no, this is an older phone. Like, it's just,
it's a legacy phone.
But I mean,
we can't really do much. Like, okay then.
But Jency didn't well, I don't know, but my question would be, did Apple Care exist back in the day, or when that happened?
It existed even for my phone back in the day. So yes, I can elaborate.
So where they can replace it or something.
Yeah, but my mom, she's like, no, I don't need Apple Care. So she didn't really get Apple Care for her.
She
phone.
opted out. She opted out. No.
Yeah. And like, because usually, like, for me, I usually tend to get it.
Right.
Because I tend to break all my phones. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Do you have a case on your phone?
Do you like Hulk smash type of break the phone, or is it like a oopsie?
I think I'm just a bit clumsy. Like,
all right, like on a scale from 1 to 10, like what's clumsy? Like 1 is like you left it on the like table and it fell by accident because someone else dropped it for you, or like 5, it fell inside the toilet.
Oh my god!
Or a full 10. You get so upset, like you chuck it like a frisbee, and it crashes somewhere.
Like whoops!
It flew.
No, I have like I have like manos de atole. I don't know how you say that.
Okay.
Butterfingers.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Like I'll be holding my phone, and like I'm like, oop.
Ooh, yeah. I like that.
Yeah, just there goes my phone. So like like actually my phone. Fun story.
That Gorilla Glass coming in handy.
Yes.
No, I need like a Nokia phone, like those. Anyways,
what?
Yeah, I need one of those Nokia phones that never.
You need one of those Obama phones, like like from Walmart track phone type of things, like.
Yeah, like my Samsung S20, I got it, like right after it came out, which was right after the time like I changed from iPhone to Samsung. And so I didn't have a case because at the store that I went to, I got it with T-Mobile my phone. The store that I went to, they didn't have big enough cases, I guess you can say. I needed like.
Oh wow! So you were sporting your phone naked, no case. Oh no!
In the buff?
Yeah, I needed like one of those OtterBox cases, and like I couldn't find it at the store. So I decided to order it through Amazon.
Yes, as you do.
Oh no.
Yes.
When in doubt, Bezos will provide.
Yes. And so, I had my phone for like 2 days without a case. The case gets here. I have Prime, so it gets pretty fast. And then
As you do.
yeah, I'm
As
putting
everyone does.
I hadn't noticed it, but as I'm putting in the case, I put in the case. I didn't notice anything. I'm just chilling, and then after,
You put it in wrong.
no. I turned I'm looking at the case to see how it looked. I turned it to the back of my phone, and it had a crack.
What?
You didn't even finish, and it's already cracked.
So you got that Samsung Care?
Dude, I didn't even know. I was like,
Sounds like you were
That
tearing up.
must have been devastated. Oh
dude,
no.
yeah. I mean, but it's like I didn't know whether to laugh or cry at the time. I'm like, I was like in my head, I was being the most careful person ever. Trying, I was holding my phone. with
Your
the two
imagination,
hands.
and then reality. You just slamming it into the case.
Damn, mad aggressive.
I think it might have. I'm not exactly sure. To this day, I still don't know how that happened.
It was a blur.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if it was whether when I was putting in the case, maybe I pressed too hard or
Oh my.
I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, that's
The back
story.
has Gorilla Glass. How did you not?
No, you know what the problem was? You didn't get a Spigen case. That's why.
There you go. That's what I was gonna mention. That
Hashtag
too,
not
man.
sponsored.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, it's
This segment was sponsored by Spigen.
Oh
Oh,
man, it's like
gosh.
you're not you when you're hungry. It's like, why is my phone broken?
And you're like,
Yeah.
where's my Snickers bar? Where is it? Where?
You're not
That's
using your
hilarious.
proper case. Yeah.
I mean, but I think the funniest things people go through sometimes is when you have your phone in your pocket, but it slips out because it's so slippery without a case. And
Yeah.
it's like,
don't fall.
you're right. And it's like I've heard many of stories from people. It's like, yo, my phone doesn't work. I have to go get a new one or a replacer. I'm like, what happened? Yo, it just slipped out my pocket and fell in the toilet. I'm like, what the fuck?
How?
Because you got them big boy phones.
You drop
Again.
You're dropping your trousers, and then your phone goes whoopsie.
You're right.
Yeah.
I'm like, how does that happen? Like,
You look at them like, ain't your
Like-
phone waterproof?
right, exactly. It's like I tried flushing it down the toilet. I mean, that's all they need to say. Like, they don't gotta lie.
No.
Before I changed to my S20, I actually had the S10 Plus. So one time I was in a rush going out to I don't know, I was going out to run some errands, and my phone slipped out of my pocket, and I guess didn't have a proper case. It broke, and then the touch screen got messed up, so it wasn't working. So I had to use my phone I connected an adapter to my phone, and I was literally using my phone with an actual mouse, those the mouses you use for a computer.
Thank you, Samsung.
Yeah, so I was like, this is what I gotta do. So a part of me was happy that I was able to at least use my phone for whatever time I got the new phone. But yeah, it does happen. The phone just slips out of your pocket, and you're like, oh,
Whoopsie.
you have to use a mouse now.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, the worst for me. I had a case on it, and
I had another case inside of
yeah,
it.
right. And a screen protector and the case, and I don't know what I was doing, that it slipped out of my hand, and I'm like, no, try to catch it with your foot, right? It's 90% of the time you're gonna fail. You either catch it right on your foot and you keep it on your foot, and you just bring up your foot, right? You're balancing on one leg.
like
The other-
juggling it like a soccer ball.
Yeah. The other one is that you just do the leg thing and you just kick it to the other side of the room, like, oh fuck. Yeah, no. Those were the worst kinds for me. Or you have it on the table and you just spill a cup of water, like, no.
No, I think falling off the table would be worse, bro. And it always seems to be it falls screen first,
Like
and
the
you're
toast
yeah,
butter side up,
dude,
down.
oh man,
Yeah, that's
horrible.
the worst. You're praying that nothing happens to your phone. You pick it up with your eyes closed, oh, please be okay, please.
or Or I don't know if it's happened to you guys where you're like, you have your phone maybe in your either your pocket, your hand, or even just your lap, and you get out the car and it falls.
Oh, and you
Oh
step
my
on
goodness.
it.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh my
That
goodness,
happened
that's
to a
like the
cousin.
worst
That
feeling.
happened to a cousin of ours. She was getting out of our car and she just got her phone. She didn't even finish putting the case on like 2 minutes ago. I think she didn't have a case on it yet. And she steps out of the car. You know, we used to live in an apartment building, and steps out of the car and we just hear the plop, and then we hear, huh? And she
No
just stepped on it,
way.
like, what? No. And the one crack right through the middle. And she just gasps and continues on with her day.
It be like that sometimes though.
But why? Why on your lap? That's why there's a cup holder.
I think that's for cups, not phones.
I guess. But yeah. But sometimes the cup holder isn't even with a cup. It's like with, oh, let me put in some coins, my keys, some random papers.
Like we
Says
use
the
it for
president.
everything but, right?
Says the person doesn't have a car.
But still, bro, I mean, like we use, even at home, like we'll use things that aren't meant for certain things just because out of laziness, bro. Out of lazy. Or
Yeah.
convenience, whatever the
Whichever
Case
comes
is.
first. Yeah.
right. But
Wait.
I mean, you want to hit the next topic, bro?
Sure. Now, let's see. Let's go with Alan's number one. Hit us with it, Alan.
I don't even remember what it was.
Tesla updated on September 8th.
Oh yeah. I got you, my guy. So Tesla was granted a patent for laser windshield wipers that zap debris on the surface of the windshield. So I thought that was interesting. I got this from what's it called, Fox Business, and it was written by Gary Gatslew.
Gatsby.
So yeah, I was reading the article and I thought that was, I mean, I read it like last week or whatever the case was, and I thought it was super interesting because I'm like, really, laser beams are gonna come out your car to clean your windshield. That was like, to me that's crazy because I don't know if they're gonna use like plasma or how they're oh, I apologize.
Yeah, and he's
so-
gone. Oh, there he is.
Then I'm here. No, the thing is, like, to me it was interesting to see that they were gonna invest, or they got the actual patent for that. But yeah, guys, I mean, that's as far as I got as far as the being amazed by the Tesla.
I'm trying to imagine what that would look like, you know, or like how would that work? Like the laser is just coming at your windshield, you know?
Yeah, I don't know exactly like the whole, I guess, science behind it, but I'm pretty sure the way Elon works on his on projects and stuff, like he'll announce it and get the patent, and then it'll take about 5 years to get the actual prototype working properly, and then like in between that time he'll hype it up like OD, like this is the the latest and greatest, and it's like it'll be on your next Tesla car, and until that happens we're kind of like, when is it this one, so I think it's gonna be interesting as far as like the actual technology, because not only will it be part of the Tesla car, I think there's other applications it can be used for. I don't know what's your guys' thoughts.
Jency, Mr. J, go for it. Jency, you first.
I don't know. I think I'm like looking it up right now, and there's sort of like a sketch of it, which seems kind of cool. I think like it makes you wonder, like Alan said, what other uses could this have? I think if they execute it properly, it could be revolutionary in a way. I think Elon kind of prides himself on that and being like, oh, revolutionary in a way, or like coming out with new things, different things. So I don't know. I think this is the first time I'm actually reading about it right now. So it's pretty interesting. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna read a bit more on it, what they have so far, but also like, when are we actually gonna see this? Because what we also have to see, how long is it gonna take to implement it in their cars? But yeah, I think it's something to look forward to in Teslas. I actually
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys want, I can read a little bit of the article so you guys have a little better idea of what the patent is all about, just to give a little bit more insight.
Let's just hear first real quick Mr. J's quick, shoot from the hip opinion.
Okay.
Mr. J?
Pow, right in the kisser. I mean, I feel like Marcos still needs to give me my $5 he owes me.
Needs to be approved by Elon, though.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No,
according to the court hearing.
What court hearing?
Exactly.
No, but I mean, I guess I want to see how it works, how it runs. I don't know why when I hear of laser windshield, or what was it, laser windshield wipers?
Yeah.
It sounds like a big like those, those rackets that you use to zap away the bugs.
Yes, absolutely.
It's just an extra large that. It's like, oh, there's a bug. Pew! It's like, oh, there's thousands of bugs. I gotta whip out the Gatling. Just da-da-da-da-da. It's all that.
100%. I totally agree with you. It's like you trying to wrap your mind around, what the actual proof of concept is. It's a little hard too, but I mean, it does sound like an interesting, promising thing that he could probably get accomplished. Because, I mean, realistically, it sounds super futuristic. Like, and I don't even know if it's that necessary. But at the same time, it's like, knowing him, he's gonna want to probably use that technology and try to repurpose it for something else. So like, he's the type of mad scientist to hook those up to his next SpaceX mission and friggin' shoot those laser beams to like asteroids.
I got the design in my head. It's just two little mini guns coming out of the front of your car, just like, and just aim and just pew pew.
Right.
That's like some laser pointers into your face, though.
Basic.
He'll be the one to actually introduce like lightsabers from Star Wars,
just to wipe your glass.
It's now just a Jedi. A little mini Yoda comes out and
it's like
that little sound effect.
It's like, these are not the droids you're looking for.
Yeah, but no, my idea is like, if again, this is just like my opinion is that this is the market. Is there a need in the market? Yes or no? Personally, I'd say no. But at the same time, who asked for an in-house the M1 chip? Only Apple asked for it. Like, this is my idea. This could be wrong, 100%. This is just my opinion. Like, Qualcomm is a big boy. AMD is a big boy producer of chips. Why not continue like that? Why would you want to create another windshield wiper? This is just like a ploy this is just the opening gambit for something else with laser. I feel like they're trying to replace the entire glass and make it out of like plasma or something like that.
But Marcos, but I think what we have to understand also is that I think Apple does it for an entirely different reason, where Apple does it because it wants to control from start to finish the whole product, right? Where Tesla
is slowly doing that.
No, but Tesla is doing it for a different reason, where Tim Cook perhaps is doing it for control, because that's because that's what Apple it tends to do. That's its MO, right? Where Tesla it is very much that way, but innovation is priority over absolute control. It's like
Wait,
you're-
hold up. His name is Tim Cook, right? So this is Timmy. Where's Wanda and Cosmo?
Timmy was an average kid.
oh.
That one.
This recent
Oh,
keynote
no.
is totally a Cosmo thing.
Well, I mean, before you kind of threw us for a loop there, my guy.
Yeah. I feel like,
It's like-
I have to
Mr.
whip
J,
out the theme song over here.
Mr. J over here slowly proving you guys right that I do need my meds.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
keep on telling you this.
my guy. So again,
Go for it.
I think the Tesla or Elon, will try to repurpose it in the near future or far out in the future, perhaps, because the patent is just one thing that he can acquire, and then he can use it to do whatever he needs to do to either make it more efficient, more effective, because that's how it seems like his brain works, where he wants to be innovative but efficient. He wants to solve a problem. Where
And
Apple,
make memes.
yes, and Dogecoin to the moon, absolutely. But I guess what I'm trying to say, it's like that for him acquiring a new patent for a new type of technology is just another day at work for him, because look,
Another
I
day
think,
in the life of Elon.
yeah, because look, I mean, I think one of those annoying things that you have to do when you have an actual car that's yours is one of many things. In the case of a car that runs on gas, obviously you have to check the oil, you have to put gas in the car, you have to check that the transmission works, you have to check that the tires, the actual
the brake pads.
the car is aligned correctly, so when you're steering it's not going left when you're trying to go right, things like that safety, right? So I
that
think
check
one of those,
engine light if you're covering it properly.
right, so I think one of those many things that you have to check in your car, and maybe for him because he has electric cars, it doesn't equate to like you have to constantly check your gasoline, because all you really have to do is charge your battery, right? So what's the other thing in his mind that he's probably going through? He's like, what's super annoying? And I'm just thinking, spitballing here, that this is what he's probably what's going through his mind. What's annoying? Me changing my windshield wipers. There has to be a more efficient or better way to solve this problem of me having, for me to not have to do that, go out of my way to get new windshield wipers. What can we do? And it could be a double,
The beginning gambit.
killing two birds with one stone, where he's like, all right, I'll make it more efficient with this technology, but also I get rid of the plastic that I'm using, so I'm more eco-friendly, if you will. So I'm thinking that was sort of his thought process, maybe. And I mean, again, if you look at the article, it doesn't go into a great amount of detail, but I mean, definitely, I think it starts the conversation for things that we just mentioned, like being more eco-friendly, where you're not using plastic or more plastics that are, once the windshield wipers are used and not usable anymore, you just throw them away. Where in his mind probably it's like, it's a pain in the ass to switch them every 3 months or whatever the case is, right? Or 6 months. Let me just create
Elon
something.
goes for toothbrushes next. Just
Dude,
like toothbrushes.
He's just a peculiar, weird genius, and it's like
A memer at the end of the day.
and who are we to try to tell him no, don't make laser beams to clean my windshield on my car like that? That's definitely his type of thing,
Yeah, and he only did the patent, so it's only the
again,
beginning.
right, we don't know where he's potentially going to use this technology. Like maybe windshield wipers is like the low-hanging fruit. We don't know if he wants to stick those on his rocket ships and
The feasible thing for the common man like you and I.
right, and then blasting asteroids so he can get more lithium and gold and silver.
That's going to tax the battery at the end of the day, the laser.
Again, I don't know if it's plasma or how far the patent is like really, or if it's electrical based or whatever the case is. If you're gonna, in the article it says it's trying to get debris like dirt and water off the actual, what's it called, windshield.
Wiper. A freaking wiper does the same thing. But
Yeah,
he wants
so,
to
I mean-
he wants to musk it up, you know.
Absolutely. That's what he wants. He wants to solve a problem. That's all it is.
Make a problem and then solve it,
Yeah, exactly.
which is capitalism nowadays,
I guess, my buddy. I guess.
and I respect it. I tip my hat.
Right. Right. I mean, I don't know if you guys have any input on it or if you guys, you know, have
Could've been high.
anything to add.
And then he got high.
Hey, I won't hold him to that. Like he's been known to, you know, puff pass with Mr.
Imagine
Rogan.
he's having a discussion with his wife, and his wife like, I bet you won't do another thing, a weird thing. And he's
No,
like,
and-
bet.
No, but not for nothing. Have you seen my man's wife though?
Which, his recent wife.
Elon's Elon's
happened?
wife. Apparently, I was listening to someone else, a different person's opinion about his wife, where he was like, "Oh, she looks like an alien." I'm like, "Whoa!"
Isn't she like a singer? A
I
goth?
have no clue. I haven't done my research on her.
Somebody
but,
open a tab. Hold up. Let me
Oh, my
see.
man's
She's
gonna
an
Google
English
search.
actress.
Oh,
she's a-
really?
I searched her, yeah.
Yes.
And apparently, she's a weirdo. Like from what I heard from
I'm
this
a
other
weirdo.
individual. No, but I think she tatted. I think she tatted her back. Her like tattoo on her back was like an alien or something. I'm like, what?
Wait, isn't she a musician from Canada?
Yeah, she's a singer or something.
Again, guys,
Hold up.
Hold up,
Look-
yes, the facts.
tattoo on her
okay.
back, looking like some weird alien mumbo jumbo. I'm like, what is this person doing?
Okay, I think it's because he showed me the old wife. Wait.
Oh,
I-
the ex-wife, the
The
ex-wife.
ex-wife, yes. Okay, I don't know, it's not...
It's like wife
No,
2021.
Yeah. No, it actually... Look, it says 2010 to 2012, then 2013 to 2016. And
Yeah,
then
we need the recent.
2000 to 2008. Okay.
Oh wow,
Wait, how many wives?
Oh wait, yeah, she did. She has like
this
yeah,
weird ass
alien
tattoo.
scars tattoo.
That is crazy. Oh, you found it, Josue.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a weirdo.
I don't know. I wouldn't do that.
It looks like she needs Jesus.
Yes. She needs she needs the good Lord. Please. Por favor, por favor. Oh man. Yeah, but I mean very apart from, you know, having a really weird wife, I guess. Getting tattoos on her back of alien scars.
Hey, there's been more ladies that have and guys that have tattooed weirder things.
Oh no, I'm not saying there isn't. I'm just saying that that's totally up to them. That's their business. I'm just saying that's weird.
That's weird.
Marco has a tattoo on his back, but you can't see it.
I
Oh.
can't see it. No.
Is it with a fluorescent light that, you know?
Oh wait, what? It's a
No,
barcode.
No, it's after you shave his back.
Oh
Yeah,
no. Oh
right,
no.
right.
There's a tattoo in there.
Right. So again, I think just closing the final points. I don't know if you guys wanted to add anything to this particular point.
I feel like if I say anything else, I'd just be memeing on it. So no, personally.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean,
Gen Z?
I
Also,
don't know.
I don't know. I think, is there a need for it? For like, I don't think there is, you know. Not to, you know, I drive a regular car and I don't think there is. But if it's for the better, you never know, you know, this could be revolutionary for cars. Or like, I don't know, maybe it will have a different use. Like, I guess right now it's just, you know, kind of like a theory kind of thing. But depending on how they execute it, if it's good or bad, I don't know. Like, I think Alan said, you know, he went with that. I think Elon tends to even like the things that you might not think about daily. I guess like us, we don't think about like, oh, maybe we need some laser windshields, some laser wipers. But it could be good. So yeah, I think those are my thoughts on it too.
Yes.
So I think that those are the closing thoughts on Tesla. Mr. J, any thoughts? Any closing statement from Tesla's?
Marcos, any closing thoughts?
I mean, they're never closing, but okay. Let's go with number 2. Is everyone okay going with number 2 on Alan's thoughts? Okay, on Alan's notes?
Yes.
Sure.
Go for it, Alan. Hit us with the number 2.
I thought this was really, really funny because, like, you would think of subscription services like, Microsoft applications or like 360, right? Or like a subscription service like an Amazon for Prime and stuff like that. But the most unlikely of subscription services that I found very, very funny. And I don't know, is it something that you guys would want or not? And it's a fast food restaurant, right? If you want to call it a restaurant. It's Taco Bell's new subscription service. So for $5 a month, and this is just a trial period in certain select cities in, I believe, Arizona, as far as this what's it called article it talks about. Taco Bell has a new subscription service where for just $5 you get I believe a taco a day, where you can just go in, flash whatever you have to flash to show them, and what's it called, and you get a taco at Taco Bell. Any thoughts, guys? Any thoughts?
I'm speechless. I feel like they basically solved world hunger with that.
No, wait. Aren't the tacos like $1 though?
So technically, they're downselling you the tacos.
I ain't like a regular crunchy taco like $1.
So all right, peep.
Like $1.10.
Peep, they say an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but how about a taco a day? Okay, maybe that wouldn't be the best thing physically, but for general happiness, a taco every day would be do great things. So, well, now there's an excuse to do it. Taco Bell is testing out a subscription service for 30 days, and it's exactly what it sounds like. Through the Taco Bell app, you can redeem one taco a day for up to 30 days consecutively. It's called Taco Lovers Pass. Of course it would be called that. The fee range from $5 to $10 depending on where the pickup location is. Once you purchase the pass, a secret category will pop up on the app's menu. Then you can choose from a selection of tacos for the next 30 days. Here are your choices: Crunchy Taco, Mr. J, Crunchy Taco, Crunchy Taco Supreme, a Soft Taco Supreme, Doritos Locos Tacos Supreme, and Spicy Potato Soft Taco. You may be saying, and I quote, "I love the sound of that. That looks like lunch to me for the next month. Where are the pickup locations? Because I'm signing up right now." Here's the catch. Because the company is only testing out the service currently, it's only available in Tucson, Arizona. I know it sucks. Right. If you are lucky enough to live in that area, you can find a list of participating locations here. That said, hopefully, if it's popular and successful, Taco Bell will morph itself into the Netflix of the fast food world, and we can be happy and full of tacos daily. So that's the whole article in a nutshell, you know? So what are your guys' thoughts? I mean, I thought it was hilarious. A subscription service. You can say Prime, you can say Netflix, you can say, Apple this, Apple TV or whatever. But now Taco Bell is getting into the subscription game. What do you guys think? Do you think that's a good move?
Wait, let me think about this. Let's think about this logically right here.
Yes.
So you basically got the 3 taco variants that they have here. That's not a special. So the soft taco, crunchy taco,
the cheaper versions, right.
And then nacho Doritos Locos Taco one. They're all under $3.
Yes, sir.
They're
But the cheese
149 and 139 to be exact.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
shout out to Jency for the prices.
So for $5 a month, you get one of these 3
A
tacos
day.
for free a day. Mind you, they're not expensive. Like if they're like a $10 thing, I'm like, okay, maybe.
But
But-
if for 30 days, like say that you go there once every day and the subscription is only $5 to $10, you're essentially how many tacos to pay off that, or for it to make sense, how many days would you have to go? You would only have to go either 5 days or 10 days.
Minimum 5.
Right. So if you go for 30 days, you're getting $30 worth of fast food.
Check it. Listen to this. This guy's gonna be there almost every day.
I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9.
Oh no.
A number
Oh, no.
6 with extra
No, but like-
dip, a
but I'm like-
number
I'm like-
7,
I'm like
2
thinking-
number 45s, 1 with
Oh, he's still
cheese,
going.
and a large soda.
But I'm like, who goes to Taco Bell and orders like a crunchy taco? Just one.
Only
That's what I was thinking.
You don't go
I'm
for
like,
just one.
I'd rather get like either like maybe the quesadillas or maybe like
The gordita crunch
only the uncultured palates would go there, sir.
at all.
Yeah.
Not even Chipotle.
But then
Yeah,
again,
so-
it's like, nah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So like for me, like I actually only tried like Taco Bell like once or twice in my entire life.
Likewise, in college.
Yeah, like I actually like, until like maybe like a year ago, I had never tried Taco Bell in my life. And like there's a Taco Bell near where I live, but I don't know, it just never really, I don't know, like I always see the memes about Taco
The
Bell.
memes.
But I never like actually like, I didn't like recently, maybe like a year ago, I finally gave in with my friend and like we went to Taco Bell and I'm like, okay, like, I guess it's something, but like talking about the subscription,
You're like, what? Huh?
like Mr. Joey said, who goes to Taco Bell and only orders one taco? You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's also like a selling strategy. Like you're gonna go get you one free taco, but there's a chance that you might like the person going, it's gonna get more and end up gonna like buying more. I mean, like if you go every day for a month to get that one taco, you're probably gonna end up buying like at least one drink,
A crave
like
case.
you're
Or
not
something.
gonna get no bev. Like you need the drink.
Right.
Or at
So,
least
like,
the hot
Yo, them-
sauce.
them tacos be dry.
Yo,
Yo, but-
that's what
But think about it. Think about it. How much of a Chad would you be, taking a date over there and you're like, hey, I got you a taco.
One taco.
What's that one taco?
taco either for you or for your date. Like,
It's
No,
like
you-
whip out,
You
No,
split
but
it in
the
half.
One half.
you whip out your knife and you're like, here, yeah.
you get
Unless you
the
do the
taco
Lady in the Tramp thing. And
He's
eat
like,
the
don't worry,
taco
I
from
got
both
you.
ends.
a Taco
He's
Bell
like fine
subscription.
dining. It's like fine
Why
dining.
you
I
take
got
it?
you.
Why if you take it to go on a breaks and you're like, oh,
Oh no,
damn. There goes my,
my
free
Doritos
taco.
Locos.
No. You go out and you drop the taco. Oh no. You just pick it
Wait,
up,
what-
wipe it off, and keep
What
going.
happened instead of that weird beef they have? What happened if I want chicken?
Oh, I need Wagyu all day. You know what I'm saying?
I can't wait until Taco Bell starts selling Wagyu tacos.
Nah, then that'll definitely send me
Oh,
to the
no.
bathroom then.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I mean, it already sends people to the bathroom. So
Yeah,
it's like
'cause
if
it's
you meet
mostly
me there, they're
fat.
like, it's 30 days. I'm going straight to the bathroom.
No,
But I mean, okay. What else do you guys? What's your opinion? Is it necessary? Is it a good idea? Should other restaurants try their hand at a subscription service?
Yo,
Or-
I feel like Five Guys would be like, you get a burger
Yeah.
Burger every now
you
and
get
then.
you get a small bag of peanuts.
Hold up.
Five Guys.
Before we get up of our opinions, let me restart the recording real quick. Telling me to restart. Hold up. Okay,
Yes,
so
yes.
after rigorous thinking, let's dive into the Taco Bell opinions. Go. Jensen,
All right, who wants to go
Wait, where did
first?
we left off? Where did we left
Taco
off?
Bell's membership.
Well, I was asking everyone on the panel for their opinions if you thought that the subscription service was a good idea, a bad idea. Do you think that other restaurants should implement the subscription service, or they shouldn't, or if they should implement it with some of their better offerings or more quality offerings if they have any?
Oh yeah, I said Five Guys.
There you
go.
Burger.
Right, right.
Burger a day.
I will get a subscription with Five Guys, but it also depends how
me
they
too.
execute it. Because if they're like, oh yeah, you can get like, I don't know, like maybe an order of fries a day, and like they don't allow you to get like a burger or like a hot dog, then like
Or a milkshake.
like yeah.
Just
But would-
like, that's
what about one thing free? Just one. Whatever it is on the menu,
what-
one free, except for the peanuts.
Okay, that
Alright, but
would
with
be.
that-
But,
Would that be a $5 subscription or a $10 subscription?
I'd be willing to go up to 10 or 15.
yeah,
For a
honestly,
month?
if they were like, yeah, I don't know if they would do that, but I would definitely pay $10 if had like Five Guys if they told us like, oh yeah, like you'll get one free item from the menu every visit that you have. Like it does, obviously like they can tell you, or they can put maybe like a limit like 10 visits or 15 visits. I don't know.
Okay.
Like
even
Disney,
then,
they
I
have
would still
blackout
pay.
dates. They have blackout dates.
right.
Like you can't go during Christmas.
Yeah, like even then, I would still be like, okay, like, but then if they come up with like a $10 subscription and they're like, oh yeah, you can get like, and like a shake, although even the shake,
It's like the smallest of soft drinks and like maybe the small fries, maybe.
yeah, like, but
The
like,
bag
if
of
they say,
peanuts.
like if they tell you like, oh, you have a free item for 10 visits in a month, for up to 10 visits in a month for like $10, I would really like, you'd be like, okay, like, yes, But like in this case, like Taco Bell, they're like one taco. So I'm like, okay, like I mean myself, I'm not a Taco Bell fan, but even then, like if I were like I think about like restaurants that I like, I'm like, am I really just gonna like? I'm not even gonna get full with one taco for starters.
I was thinking the same thing.
It's like,
like once you're there, you're probably like,
It's like, why you
maybe
teasing me?
yeah, you're thinking like maybe I should get more tacos, or like so,
Cheesy gordita crunch. Come on.
No, this is what you do with your free taco. You get it? You find that guy that's been pulling you for the few weeks, and you go, hey, but, and you leave.
Oh man. Oh, you would pay $5 a month for just to do that one.
I'll do it one
bro.
time and
Every
just be
day,
like,
no.
cancel my subscription. For that
Oh,
one
my
month, I'll be
goodness.
like, that's it.
Well, I mean, then I would ask you this: what, like, because you're only doing it right now for a limited time, between $5 to $10, and that's just for 30 days, right? So, what would it make more sense, or do you think it would be a better option if they would do like an annual service opposed to a 30-day subscription where it's like you pay maybe like, I don't know, between $50 to $75, and you have a more robust selection during the whole year, or maybe half the year, or
I feel like
between
half
3
the
to
year,
6
if
months.
anything, yeah.
But
Between like
what's the
3 to 6
problem?
months.
I feel like a lot of the times with people like, like a lot of like say for I don't know, a lot of different subscriptions. Sometimes they have like, $5 per month compared to 100. I don't know, altogether. You pay it once, and people are like, I don't want to pay $100 at once. I'd rather pay like $5 a month.
And you end up paying more.
Yeah,
Right.
So like, I think it depends what they are. I don't know. It's just I feel like especially with the restaurant, people might be like, no, I'm not gonna pay $70 for a full year. Although I like at the end of the day, in this case, at the end of the year, it would end up being better. But like, I feel like people would be more hesitant to be like, oh, do I really want to pay like $70 to, unless like you're a frequent, I guess, customer, then you're like, okay, yeah, I'll pay the money and then if I get it.
Right.
More
So
variety.
so Jency, I would say then think outside the box. Like put Taco Bell aside.
All the pun intended.
Right. What would be the I guess for you that the epitome of I guess fast food restaurant that you frequent? And give examples. Mr. J and Marcos, what would be that fast food restaurant for you that you wouldn't hesitate or feel, or that you would feel compelled to say, you know what, between $50 to $70 for 3 to 6 months, right, of me being able to go to that place, and you know, from a more robust menu that you can select items that you know that you like, you know, like what would that look like?
I have an idea.
Yes.
I have an idea. There is a thought. How about this?
Okay.
Oh no.
Let this be like $50 every 6 months, or $50 every 6 months, and you get an affiliation with 5 restaurants, or no, three.
Oh, so you would try to look for a bundle pack?
Yeah.
That's
man.
where it's at. That's where it's at.
5 or 3, somewhere between there, $50, and you can get Taco
But
Bell.
not realistically, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking Taco Bell. I'm thinking Taco Bell, right? It's Barro's or something with pizzas. I don't know what company yet. And
so Little Caesars or like Pizza Hut or Domino's maybe, or Papa John's.
Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. And what else? Something else.
But be mindful. Be
chicken.
mindful. Be mindful.
Popeyes.
It's okay. But be mindful. If think about it. If you're gonna do 3 to 6 months and it's only $50 as a subscription, and you know they're gonna put like some sort of rules and regulations
blackout
where
dates,
where you're not gonna be able to roll over your money to the next week or the next month. Right. So they're going to try to make it seem great and maybe try to get the most and give you the least. But I mean, just to not go into crazy details, just think about it. And you know, you said bundles. Like, how much do you think, or how many companies do you think are going to, you know, agree to work with a competitor?
I mean, they're not on the same mark in the sense that they just have food, or in the sense that they have
no. Fast food franchising is very competitive.
Yeah.
So like you can have a McDonald's and a Burger King. You know they're gonna try to
direct competitors though. Right,
and they're serving pretty much the same food. It's a fast food burger joint. So I mean, and even if you were to say like, okay, if you put a Pizza Hut or a Domino's across the street from a McDonald's or a Burger King, they're still looking at each other as as competition. Because
mouths to feed,
right? They're thinking more about I'm trying to get all the customers I can, you know, to come over to my location instead of going across the street to the other location, which could be serving totally different food. But at the end of the day, they don't care. Yeah, they're just trying to get your money. So
if their belly is full, they're not going to eat in your place.
I think the only places where the bundling would probably work would probably be like the KFC with Taco Bell, because they're companies that are, or they're franchises that work in tandem, like together. Same thing with like Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins 13, stuff like that. Like that I can see working because they already have that affiliation. But like I don't think a McDonald's and a Burger King and a Domino's would be like, hey, yeah, guys, let's team up and get this bundle going. Like they'll be like, heck no. I'm gonna try to get
and KFC. That one sounds good. Then we need 1 more or 2 more guys.
No, that's all you got.
That's all you got, guy.
All you got. That's all you got.
It's like you got the bodega from the corner and the bodega in the middle of the street. They're not gonna try to like. They're gonna want to get all your money. They're not gonna try to team up to get your money. Like no. I highly doubt that.
There was
So-
a thought. Dun,
But that's that.
dun, dun.
But that's
No.
when that's what I'm asking. Like, what would be your restaurant or fast food restaurant of choice that you would be willing, or you would consider more as far as like paying a subscription service of like
The
50
Diner
to
Squad.
7 again, a
What?
fast food restaurant, not a diner.
I
A
know.
fast food restaurant. Like,
Yeah.
again, let's go through. Like, if there were like I don't know, like a Little Caesars or a Domino's or a McDonald's or a
Wendy's.
Chipotle, Wendy's, right? Like, or White
Nah,
Castle.
I got it. A subscription
sir.
to your local Chinese joint.
The walk.
The Golden
Get
Walk.
you get a free entree after I don't
at
know
PF
if we're paying.
Chang's.
Yeah,
PF Chang sounds too hot for
or
compared.
Panda
compared
Express.
to- Maybe Panda.
Have you
what
ever
do you
been
mean
to
this?
PF Chang's?
Yeah.
No.
You thought it was
Oh
frou-frou?
yes, F.
Compared to the Golden Walk, yeah.
What's
It's
a Golden
essentially the
Walk?
same food, right? Like
I
style
guess.
food.
Yeah,
I mean, you're just paying for the elevated experience of being
they-
able to sit down at a proper looking restaurant, but they're they're
That's
serving
how
you
that's how
they're
my
serving you, but they're serving you essentially the same takeout Chinese food, bro.
That's how that's how low my standards are. If it gets me an ambiance, that's worth more.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna just set up a table in my backyard, my guy, and serve you some nice.
You'd probably
Arroz
serve me
chaufa.
better. Yeah, you'd probably serve me better.
I'll put a nice little.
he just goes to him. He's like, good soup.
I'll bring out like the finest of the finest wines and put a little bib.
And then Gatorade on the side because it's
What's
hot
it called?
outside.
I'll give you a Dom Perignon.
A Dom
Champagne.
Perignon, yes.
Rice
That's
of space
hilarious.
type of joint.
And some Powerade.
Yes.
It's a
And what's it called? A Baja Blast from Taco
Hey,
Bell.
there you go. And I'm blindfolded for this. Like, which one do you
Wait.
like more? I
So-
have to choose my drinks like that.
No, but back to the
Oh, yeah.
question at hand. What do you guys think? Like,
No, question at
putting-
tacos.
putting Taco Bell to the side, trying to figure out what would you feel more comfortable, actually spending your dollars at for a subscription service. Like, what fast food restaurant would you feel comfortable doing that with? Because I know Taco Bell isn't everybody's like go-to, but if there was a restaurant or fast food place that you highly enjoy, that you would be like willing to do
You know,
that.
now I think about it, I feel like it's $5 would be worth it more if they sold like those Cinnabon delights instead.
All those
from
bite
si-
things. Salutations, Marcos here. This is a message to all the listeners out there. There are links in the show notes for our Twitter, email, and even show notes. Any questions or ideas for the podcast can be sent via these links. Now, back to our regularly scheduled podcast.
From Cinnabon
Yeah.
or from
No,
Taco Bell? Like
from
those-
Taco Bell, the Cinnamon delights. If they gave like two pack.
Wait, I thought they had like those little churro looking things.
Oh
That
yeah,
too,
but that's one of them. They have the little mini like donut holes that are like filled with the cinnamon
Oh.
cream.
Oh,
Yeah, they do.
I've
if
never
they do
tried
four,
those.
They do a 4-pack of those, then I'll be like, all right, that might be worth the $5.
The only thing that comes to mind when you mention that, bro, is that time they had that promotional sandwich where there was like there was like 2 glazed donuts and in
Taco Bell?
between,
Yo,
yeah, and they had like the fried crispy chicken in between.
nah,
And I was like, that's a heart attack waiting to happen.
I was like passing by and I saw the ad and I'm like, am I like looking at this properly? Like,
wait, didn't that start in the Asian country though?
I don't know, bro, where they stole that one from, but I know for a fact that I tried it.
what?
And you
Nah.
left.
What was that like?
That was a whole experience. That was a
you
whole
looked at it and
experience.
you were like, that might be good.
Did you hear
No,
trumpets? Did you hear
I-
trumpets?
No, I just want, I tried it for the culture. That's all it was.
For the meme.
it had me.
Was it
I don't know.
it righteous?
It wasn't. No, not at all. It
No,
was
no, he says. No, he says.
far removed. No, I mean, it was an experience, but I wouldn't peg it as
Did it take you on a
positive
trip
one?
or something?
dude. Yeah, to the hospital.
Wait, did you have the heaviest runs?
No, nah. Thankfully, thank God I
He's like,
have
"I
an
lived."
iron stomach. But yeah, no, I did not feel healthy after the fact. Like as one
you
would,
you did go to
as-
Taco Bell.
bro. Like I
Yeah,
tried
Jensen.
it. I tried it, and like I took the first bite, and I'm like, oh, dude, this tastes swell. The sweet and savory playing off of each
What
other.
did you down it with? What did you chase it with?
Baja Blast.
I think it was a Baja Blast if I'm not mistaken. You know,
Of course, of course.
I had to do the exclusive drink for the exclusive sandwich. But so the sweet and savory played off of each other, right? And after like maybe the second to third bite, I said, you know what? This ain't for me. This ain't for me, dog. I started
You went back to
regretting
the
my
store
decision.
and just threw it at them. Just
I was
I don't know, man.
I was like, I started questioning life. I'm like, why am I doing this to myself?
Like,
Is it? Is this even like, yo? Is this real life? Like, not the best. Like, it wasn't the best money I spent on food.
what's the donuts from Dunkin' Donut?
No.
another thing,
The-
they even,
no,
like,
no, the
even
donut-
make donuts?
For
They
for
buy
what?
that?
Yeah, no, and I'll be very honest with you guys about donut. Like the quality of the donut wasn't Dunkin' Donuts quality, you know. And
He's like, it was
not for
worse.
nothing. I'll give you the I guess you can say the tier system with this one. So I would peg that particular donut for that sandwich for Taco Bell, KFC, or whatever it was at the bottom.
Started from the bottom.
No.
Not
Again, think about it this way. It's the bottom. I think the only thing below that would be like grocery store bought donuts that are like already prepacked.
The antonyms?
Like that.
Those are pretty
that's
good.
exact-
What does that say about me?
What does
I think I'm thinking.
Yeah, remember, when's the last time you ate those? When you were like 5, right?
No, 2 days ago.
Get
2
the
days
fudge
ago.
out of here.
The antonyms, yeah. Are the chocolate ones?
I
Okay,
think he meant-
again.
I feel- I mean them
Glazed
gas
donut.
station donuts.
Yes.
Oh,
Thank you, Josue, for that. You know,
4 days
that-
ago. No, no, just kidding. I don't-
for that insight.
Thank you. I was
So-
confused.
So I'm not talking about the chocolate frosted covered ones.
Yeah.
We're specifically talking about the actual glazed donut. Okay, so keep that as a point of reference.
Roger.
So those like gas station, grocery store, like it's been sitting there for, you know, God knows how long. That's right there at that bottom. The next level would be, and the only reason I would peg it a little bit above that is because it's warm. It's like a warm donut, you know? It's not hard.
From
It's not
chicken.
like
What?
right.
Is it
So
the chicken or like they warm up the actual donut? Like now I'm intrigued.
they kind of like heat up the donut in order for it, and I'm pretty sure the heat that the chicken gives off kind of also plays into the effect of, you know, having like a hot sandwich, right? Oh man, this sounds wild. So then after that donut, I would put the Dunkin' donut over that one, and then on top of that one, I would say Krispy Kreme donuts at the top of the tier. So yeah, that's how.
Damn,
That's-
not even the Hortons.
Again, I've never tried Hortons before, so I can't, you know, definitively say, oh, you know, Krispy Kreme is better than
Or
Hortons
Starbucks.
or vice versa. I don't think
Starbucks
Starbucks
don't
even.
got no donuts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't provide
they
any
got cake
donuts.
pops.
So yeah, that's how my tier is without the Hortons donut. But I think Krispy Kreme donuts are pretty top tier above
Yeah.
Dunkin'. So, but again,
Sad to
do-
admit, but true.
But don't get it twisted. I'm talking exclusively for the glazed donut for that particular sandwich compared to other glazed donuts that, you know, I've tried before, and just the quality of the donut as a whole, you know? And again, it takes on a different life when you use them as buns for fried crispy chicken sandwich. And then they add extra glaze over everything, which was the heart attack, artery clogging, craziness to it. So
You only
there
live
go.
once, right? So you had to try it.
I almost died
You're
once
willing to try
with that one.
and not go out into space with me.
Trust me, bro. I think it's a lot safer. I don't think I'll be getting taken out by a donut anytime soon.
Until you are, no?
I might choke on the chicken and donut, right, combo. But look, again,
It leaves you that speechless, huh?
yeah, no. Going from that point to actually going to restaurants that we actually like and would be willing to actually pay money for a subscription service. Again, what do you guys think, or should restaurants even go this direction, or no?
I feel like they're trying to pull money from the customer.
They're not
ways.
Netflix.
So no.
So Jency said that she would be willing to be down for Five Guys for her subscription service,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
So-
because we kind of like eliminated all the kinds of restaurants, so we said like kind of like fast food restaurants.
Right.
Yeah, for fast food
Shots
restaurants,
fired.
I would definitely say, I will pay for it $10, $5.
For Five
but,
Guys.
For $5.
So-
It's like, hit me up, Five Guys. You already know.
What does it's like hashtag sponsored, right? Not sponsored. No, but Jency, what would that look like if you're paying $5 subscription? What do you think that you would get for those $5 for those 30 days if you were to go every day? A small bag of
Fries?
peanuts, small fries,
She just walks in for
Get
the
a regular
peanuts.
shake.
a tiny drink.
Maybe a bottle of water.
It's like they allow you, they give you permission to use a bathroom. Like, what's that $5 looking like? You know?
Yeah, so I mean, realistically, like literally, probably like the small fries, maybe a soft
Yes.
drink if they're feeling generous.
Right.
But
Like we got a leftover of cups, just whatever those cups fill up.
Oh,
yeah, like the
I hear
leftover
water
of the
cup.
shakes if they made too much for one. Like,
oh my goodness! They give you the extra.
Or the fries.
leftover.
The leftover, you grab those cups and as many fries you can fit, take them.
Yeah, so
Oh
I think
man.
but like ideally it would be nice if they would at least like be like, okay, like although because I also don't expect to go every day. So maybe like if they were to say like, oh, like you pay, like I said, $5-10 and you can come in
Get a small
but, like,
fries.
yeah, or like maybe at least a hot dog, that would be
Right.
nice.
You think you could live a month in Five Guys diet? In a Five Guy diet? Blah, 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 blah. In a Five Guys diet?
Try
for
doing for
30
a
days.
week,
Dude, I don't know,
Your
man.
stools would be just rocks at the end of the day.
bro. Like you would like just hunch over and just croak.
And imagine like on day 7 or day 8, you just take out the patty and eat the sandwich as a salad and just
Dang.
That sounds like some Krusty Krab status, my guy.
or the other way, the other day you take away the patty and the salad, you just eat the meat with the sauce and some fries.
Protein. So what about you, Mr. J? What restaurant would you choose if that was like the direction you would want to go?
I believe that
We know
None
you're
of them?
high, you can fly and everything, but go for it.
I
Like
feel like none of them. Because
Buffalo Wild
they-
Wings,
no.
Chick-fil-A.
No. Well, we don't have no Chick-fil-A here.
But don't you have one around where you are right now?
Nah.
Not for real? I
Nah.
would have thought. Huh, interesting. What about like Chipotle or something?
Nah. Not even that.
Nah, not even.
What about
Yeah, I
Dunkin'
feel like-
Donuts? Maybe.
No.
No, you like miss me with that.
Yeah. Nah, I really feel like it's not worth it because, like, what are they gonna give? A pat in the back, be like, "Thank you very much for your support." Here's a donut, bro.
Have a donut.
Yeah, have a donut for your troubles here.
It's like your personal cheer squad. You come in, everybody claps and cheers like, "Yay!"
If they
And
do
that's
that,
all?
maybe.
But
and they
that's
give
all
you
you
a donut.
get though. No, that's all you get, a cheer and an
Yeah.
applause. It's like, yeah, this is the person that spent $5.
One of the the guys or girls in the cashiers, you're putting me through college.
Oh
It's
man.
like we get the whole. I get the red carpet, the lights, the cameras, and then once I get to the register, everything is back to normal. You're like, okay, what do you want?
The fanfare.
Or what if they give, you know, those little ketchup
What?
little you know the
Ketchup.
little ketchup the little paper cups that you dispense the ketchup into?
The non-existent thing anymore.
Yeah.
Right. What if they give you like a shot of soda in that, and that's like the equivalent of your
He's like, hold on,
$5?
let me pregame real quick. Oh,
Like maybe if they were like you pay $5 and you get like, let's say for me, right? So I said Five Guys. They were like, oh, we give you like a special cup. I guess it wouldn't work for every month.
It has a little helmet. That's the
Now that I
special
said it
cup.
out loud.
yeah.
Like if you pay, like at the beginning of your subscription, they gave you a cup, and with that cup, every time you go, you could get like a shake,
Free
like
refill?
a free shake,
Oh.
or like
Yeah. That I think
Dude, that cup better light up.
but I think Starbucks does that, right? And Dunkin' Donuts also does
You
that.
can bring
like,
your cup.
Yeah, I thought
they
you
fill
bring
it up
your
for you?
cup. Yeah. You have to pay
Oh.
for it though.
That's what-
BYOB, bring your own brew.
Basically.
Bring your own, bruh.
Bring your own, bruh.
What about you,
Yeah,
Marcos?
brother.
So Josue doesn't like the idea at all.
I'd say either Sbarro's or Wendy's.
Come
Wendy's
on,
has a
man.
big variety
Come
of
on.
stuff.
man.
Wait, what's the first one you said?
Sbarro's.
Borrow.
What
Where's the
is
E?
that? Enlighten me about that one.
The pizza place. What's the name of it?
I know. I call it Sparrow too. So
Yeah. You got the E in it.
Yeah. So
Sparrows?
yeah, because they serve salads, pizzas, and all those things. I can't.
Oh,
I
they
feel like
also have pasta.
and pasta, and I think
Okay.
Yeah, but
something
you
Okay.
get that at Mario for, I think, $1
again.
cheaper.
Fast food play joints. I mean, I
Yeah, but
agree.
who
I
goes
agree.
to some? Who goes to the mall just for a slice of
I
Sbarro
mean, back
pizza?
in the day,
Even
No,
back
but
in the
we're
day.
living
Man.
now.
No, I'm just saying from the memories, from my memories.
Bro,
You would
when
have
back in the
that
day
guy-
they had that
That
corner
guy
in the
making the
food court.
pizza and everything.
My man will
Like-
close his eyes after he pays for his subscription. He's like, let me eat this back in the day.
No, but off
Like
my
back in the day when they had that little corner in the food court. Yeah. Like
Yes.
that row.
that
It's
guy
like,
making the
mm.
pizza in front of you.
That was
Yeah,
horrible
when I-
pizza, by the way.
I know,
Yeah.
but it's still that's off my
Horrible
memories.
pizza.
I mean, that's that or Wendy's because
The
Wendy's
quality
also has
would just poop, my guy.
Wendy's also has a variety. So
So you would pick Wendy's and what was
or Sbarro, whatever you name that one.
Subaru?
Subaru,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, no, I would go more for Wendy's because Wendy's also has salads, fries, a variety of burgers. Or
Okay,
Sandwiches.
understand.
So,
You're paying a
McDonald's.
$5 subscription,
I'd
Or
go for
would you-
Wendy's more.
or would
I
you do a
think
$10?
Wendy's.
Would you do a $5 or a $10 subscription? Understanding that if you pay the $5 subscription, you're gonna get significantly less product for that
Versus
$5.
versus
Mind
the-
you, they got a 4 for $4 in Wendy's.
Right.
I didn't say this made sense. This is just my,
I think they got a $5 biggie box, a biggie bag too.
You get the Wendy platter.
Let me get the Wendy's special.
Wendy's
Yo,
special in the. Wait,
So
no, this
again,
is going. Yeah.
Wait, whoa. So $10 would get you 2 4 for 4s
And a half.
and 3
4
quarters.
Yeah, there you go.
So you would get like a
God.
baked potato, a chili, a drink, and what else? And like a baconator, the son of a baconator. Is that what
The
you're
son
telling
of
me?
a baconator. No, I'd have either. I could mix it up either with the salad or fries.
But you want to put it all in the blender and then drink it down?
I mean, if they have the blender there, maybe, but nah.
Delicious.
Yum, 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 yum.
So you would do Wendy's.
I'd go
And
for
you would-
Wendy's.
Yeah.
Just Wendy's.
All right. So small fries and a small drink it is.
Hey, it's more than one taco.
It sure is. It sure is. Oh man.
Yo, imagine Marcos pulling up to like for this subscription, and the lady's like, you know, we have
Can I
a
have
4 for 4,
enchiladas?
and we have a $5 piggy bag.
But that's
Already.
every day. And this
But
is
see-
1 month.
I think Marquitos brought up between Mr. J and Marquitos brought up a good point where I don't think Wendy's would ever do that because it
They'd be
financially,
losing.
yeah, it wouldn't make sense. Where Taco Bell does it because
They got nothing.
they're right.
That's how
they
much
have-
it costs way less than $1 for
they
them to make
really
a
don't
sandwich.
have anything, and I think they're trying to do it to be competitive with other franchises, right?
To
Other
test the
companies.
market.
And that's why they're doing it in Tucson, Arizona, right?
Where there's the population's way lower compared to NYC or New
Yeah,
Jersey.
I was gonna say like why, Arizona? Like, is there a special tie with?
You know the hobos that would come in with $5 that they ask from someone and like, oh,
Yeah,
1
that's
month.
everything. Like, I mean, they can make money.
They don't
You know-
care
you
what
know-
they don't care what where they do their number two.
But also,
you know why they're doing it in Arizona? Because they made the chimichangas over there, and they're like, we need this genius in our company.
right. But interestingly enough, in different markets around the United States, different franchises have different menus or different items on the actual menu. Like in New England, you'll have like
Fish and chips.
some sort of you'll have like a McDonald's serving a lobster roll or something like that.
What?
Or you'll go closer up to the north part of the states, like around Chicago, and they'll have like places in McDonald's
They'll
that
serve
sell.
pizza with McDonald's.
No, there's a
Pasta, I think
McDonald's.
they
that
have.
Yeah, I know there's a McDonald's down in Florida that serves pizza, so that's
And
crazy
pasta.
to me. Yeah, and pasta like or in I think in Maine they'll do lobster rolls and poutine from like Canada.
What'd you
type.
call me?
You heard what I called you. Don't act like it's new.
And in Japan, they have like teriyaki
That's a
burger,
good one.
hamburger.
But we're talking in USA, not outside. I feel like
No.
even,
I'm
No,
specifically.
I'm talking to Mr. J.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah, I
speaking,
mean,
I'm speaking about
And
Japan.
in other markets, like if you go down south to like Texas and stuff like that, Louisiana, McDonald's has like the
A
McRib.
Tex-Mex special. Oh,
No, they have the McRib.
Sweet home Alabama.
Where other places have different items on their menu because of the region that they're in. Different markets have different menus. So I mean, fortunately and unfortunately for us, we get the short end of the stick to a certain degree because we don't have anything really. I think the last thing that McDonald's did was that or have been the collabs, right?
I can't wait
Yeah.
until they give hot dogs out in
Right,
New
so-
York City.
They done the J Balvin collab. They done the
What?
BTS collab. They done the what was it? The
Wasn't it
Mulan
BTS?
movie.
BTS.
Wait, wasn't the
uh,
BTS just a stall? Like,
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
just two sauces.
I was so
They-
confused because I saw
Yeah.
it on TikTok, and I'm like, like I kind of saw the ads and the memes. And I
Right.
thought they were joking at first, right? And then I saw a video about this mom, like this girl, like she was like so excited, and the mom was like, "It's just the sauce." She's like, "Yeah." I was
It's
like,
like-
"Wait, what?" I was so
Yo, and-
confused,
And
They be
she got it
they be
signed. She got it
stingy
signed by
with the
BTS. She got it
Nah,
signed
they
by
be- they-
BTS.
Sauce?
No, the thing
No.
is, they're stingy with the sauce. They don't even give it to you sometimes.
What was the
You
other
gotta,
one?
like,
They had the Travis Scott one too, right? The collab with Travis Scott. I think that was the first one.
Cactus
Matter of
juice?
fact, cactus
Like,
juice.
I think the problem with that is that people will pull up and be like, you know what I want, and they put some.
So you want a punch in the face? Then okay, why not? But I think
Nah, but they were mad stingy with the BTS
But what-
sauces. Like they don't give it
the
to you.
BTS sauce wasn't it like two different type of sauces though?
Yeah, it was like a sweet chili and a Cajun.
It was the Mulan sauce. It was just repackaged with the BTS, I think, label on it,
Logo,
right?
or label, yeah.
Oh, no.
It was
no,
like
it
the
was- it
sweet
was like
chili
a-
sauce.
Yeah, it was just like a little bit different because remember
And
Mulan
the-
was like a soy sauce teriyaki thing.
It was essentially the same thing with less food coloring.
Ask, check the chef about some foods, some sauces at Josue. Just
Well,
fact check
and
them.
And I think the second sauce was what was like the gochujang sauce,
It
right?
was like some chipotle mayo
Szechuan?
stuff.
no, gochujang, like that
Blush.
South Korean
Bless you.
paste, like chili paste.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I think no, they put that in the sweet chili.
No. There was two sauces.
Right.
Right. The sweet chili one, and then the other one that was like a darker red, or like a darker yellow, like almost like a mustard yellow.
Yeah, I remember like a lot of people were complaining that it just tasted like a chipotle mayo type of sauce.
Well, there you go. What do you expect from McDonald's?
Like it
I
wasn't
expect
like
a
anything
good
special.
hamburger. Not a good sauce. Good
Yeah,
hamburger.
You don't get that
Maybe.
either.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
I was expecting to get
You
my
get-
money's worth, and I
Yeah, you
didn't.
get mediocrity. That's it.
Okay.
Dang.
You go there because there's nowhere else open.
Yeah, and
Oh no!
Oh, did you guys hear? I don't know if it's in New York City or in Boston. That they
Wait, say that one more time.
Boston,
Okay.
but they,
Bison.
bison, right? That they serve you. And I don't know if it's fast food or specialty kind of eating, where they heckle you.
oh my god, yes, I
Absolute-
saw that. They said that like you have to eat like a certain amount of food, and if you don't eat it by I think it's 2 hours that they give you, they literally like
Ain't
Wait,
that in New Las
really?
Vegas?
That's like the anime stuff with
That's
With-
horrible.
Yeah,
Why
no,
would
with the
someone
anime
pay for
thing.
that?
Yeah, but
Why
I
would you
think
pay
it's
for
fine.
such crappy service?
and it's dudes and girls and dudes and girls and girls and dudes. Not just girls.
I don't know. If I
With
want to
with
get,
a Boston accent, like, hey, where'd you park?
Now I'm be like, nah, get away. I'm eating.
it's
Yeah.
about to throw some hands, bro. Like I'm trying to eat my food, not get into
It's
a
like
fight.
these hands are ready to eat for everyone.
Right.
That's a good
Exactly. No, but all right. So
one. Closing
All right.
thoughts.
yes. So my man Marquitos has Wendy's. Gen C said she wanted Five Guys, and Josue said he doesn't think the idea is a good idea, so he passes, hard pass.
Yeah.
Skip.
So that's interesting. So I guess
I paid full price for my chicken nugget.
absolutely chicken nugget poos, absolutely. No, I think that's sensible though. I think everybody has that opinion, and like if you want to get your money's worth, let's just say pay the full price, get your food.
Yeah.
Actually feel full, Stop playing around.
But sometimes I just, walking by, just want a little snack.
I just want permission to use the bathroom. That's it.
I just flash
$5
my card.
subscription.
I just flash my card and say, let me
He's
use
like, I
the
want
bathroom.
the manager's bathroom.
Oh
I
yeah,
want the-
you,
I want
you
the
can get
keys.
that. You get the manager's bathroom.
Manager special. Yes, of course. All right, so I think that's good on the final thoughts for that point. Do we have one more point that we want to get through, or do you guys want to finish up with the special segment at the end?
I think it's time to finish up. Go to the special.
Let's go to the special. Let's do this. Let's do this. Ready? Hold.
Wait. What's the special?
Hold.
Is this a weekly special or daily special?
Hold.
Oh no. Oh no. What is this?
I'm like, should I be concerned?
FLTS.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Yeah. Marcos had like 5 minutes extra of time.
I
Wait,
had
what did
to.
it even say? I didn't even hear what it said. I was like,
I just popped the can open.
that's it.
Yeah, and come on, let's go with the special. What's the special, Alan? Hit us with the
Don't-
special.
He
Alan?
left.
No, I see him right here. Oh, he just grabbed his mic. He went to get something.
Yeah, I want to get more tea. Yo, you made it sound like mad refreshing when you popped open or like cracked open a cold one, my guy.
Yeah.
He's like, I need to get more tea. Like,
I need to get me.
ready.
Yeah,
We just hear him.
absolutely.
He
I need
runs
to get
away.
I need to get a drink. You know what I'm saying?
So what's on the docket, Alan?
As far as what the last point that I was gonna make?
Just something the special, the
The
entertainment.
number 5 large or something?
Yeah,
I was gonna
right?
say right. I was gonna say that my 7 personal finance ideas to combat inflation, but I mean, we can leave that for the next one.
Yeah. Let's see now, Jency. Question:
Okay.
Are you into
No.
Alive?
have you seen
lived?
have you seen anime? Have you lived? I mean, have you seen
Yes.
anime?
Have you lived?
I was ready to
I
like. If
breathe.
Yes.
I was ready when she said no. I'd be like, oh well, that's it for tonight.
Good night. And on that bombshell.
No. I feel like lately I watch more anime than any other like other shows. I'm trying to finish Assassination Classroom at the moment. I'm in
Oh,
season
good
2.
choice.
Good,
Yes,
good,
the-
good.
Favorites probably Hunter x Hunter. Or
Hiatus X hiatus. Yes. I agree.
I watched Attack on Titans. My first anime ever was Fairy Tale of the World.
Oh, fairy tale. Oh.
Yes, one of the saddest anime I watched because I watch actually a lot of movies too. I watched July and April, but I think one of my favorites.
Oh.
is
Did you have like a blanket to hug or something for the
She got
tears?
hit with the Kimi
I
yo.
was no,
The
but
Daki Makura?
nothing I think made me cry as much as Orange.
Okay.
I don't know, the anime was so sad. Oh Lord, like I finished it like in one day and I was crying. But yeah, I watched. I mean, I watched a lot of anime. Attack on Titan is one of my favorite. My Hero Academia. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know why. I heard her say kiss. Like I watch a lot of kiss anime.
No.
No longer.
No longer,
R.I.P.
yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah, I do watch a lot of anime.
So
He's
question.
like, I'm in that world.
The character in Assassination Classroom, I forgot his name, the blue-haired kid. I thought the way that they were portraying. What's up with that, Josue? No. Do you like? Why would they portray him a lot as a girl?
Actually, yeah. Even like there was an episode, Nagisa, where
Nagisa, there you go. Yeah.
Yes. Where like he was dressed, and yes, I think towards the end of season 1, they had like this mission, and he was dressed as like a girl, and I'm like, oh, and actually they didn't actually reveal that he was like a boy until like I don't know, deep into the first season. But yeah, I don't know.
What sick people are these?
Like they were saying
Assassination class.
that his
Yeah.
mom wanted a girl, and she dressed him as a boy, as a
Yeah.
girl, as much as possible. But even the way that the uniform fitted him, like they trying to put like a girl in a boy's clothing. I'm like, this is a trap. I'm like, this is a
And
trap.
actually, yeah, in that
1000%.
episode where like he dressed as a girl, like in front of the whole classroom to do the mission, they were like, oh, like you like it will fit you well, I'm
He
like,
sells
oh,
it too well.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, oh. And then, Alan.
All right. Yes. So basically, I'm gonna run down like just top 5 questions that about the subject of either anime or manga. So the first being, what are your top? The first question being, what are your top 5 animes? And then the second question being, what are your top 5 mangas? Or do you not read manga?
Do you read?
Yeah, because I mean, listen,
I don't.
No, yeah, because like everybody has a different perspective or different like or dislike about if they're anime only or they're both anime and manga, or they'll just read the manga because it's like for them it's a lot more. I guess you can say it brings a lot more entertainment to them, or they like the experience of reading it opposed to actually seeing it. like because there's a lot of stuff that maybe isn't put in the anime. And again, just off the top, if you don't mind, if you have a top 5 that you particularly like, and if there's manga that you enjoy reading, if you'd be so kind to share that with us. And my third question is, do you collect anime figures? And then number 4, if you need me to repeat them, not to worry, I will repeat them. Number 4, what is the anime show you are currently watching that you highly recommend other people watch? And 5th would be, is there a show for this upcoming season that you would like, that you can't wait to see? So those are my 5 questions. I know it's a lot. I apologize if it's a lot to take in, but
So I would say go for bit by bit. For number 1, what are your top 5 animes? In no particular order.
I would have to say Hunter x Hunter, Blue Exorcist.
first season or second?
Just the series in general, I would say, if anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely Attack on Titan. Tokyo Ghoul, not Ghoul. Bleach.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I said fire. Yeah. And do I prefer? So actually, I never read a manga. So I actually do want to start like reading manga, because when I was watching the last season of Attack on Titan, there were a lot of spoilers from the manga readers, and I was so mad. Oh, because like stop. So now like I know, like. So I am trying to get into like reading the mangas. I do like reading a lot. So, I think that would be good.
Okay.
What was the other question?
Number
collect?
3. Yeah, do you collect anything anime related?
Posters. I have like posters
okay.
hanging in my room, like slowly just filling up my walls.
We pan out of you looking at you, and your walls are just full with different posters.
It's like I have a curious like of posters.
Yeah, I really do. So
she's looking around in her room right now.
She has like she has all the best boys from each anime.
So like the latest edition, I have this poster that I actually found at Five Below, which actually it's kind of funny because like I was at Five Below, and like there were there's like a poster section, and like I was like just going through them, just skimming through them, whatever, to see like if I could find like a cool one, because I actually like to hang art, different like random art or like anime posters in like my walls. And like I saw like under it, like it was not displayed, but it was rolled in. One about like Attack on Titan, and I'm like, oh, and like I tried looking for it for the ones that were being displayed, and I couldn't find it. And I'm like, okay, like I'm just gonna get it, whatever. It's $5, I'm not. It's not like
right.
So
imagine they were using that picture as just a placeholder. Like, oh, you want the picture inside? What?
Yeah, so so I get it. I get home and like I'm kind of excited, but I'm like, okay, and I open it and it's like the character, like the main characters of like Attack on Titan, but like they're repeated like 3 times.
What?
It's a weird kind of poster, but like I don't know. I thought it was like I'm like whatever. I'm just gonna hang it. They put like Eden, like they put like Eden like 3 times. They put
Eden.
Yeah, like they put like in 3 different times. Then they put like Levi like 3 different times.
Oh wow!
And like in like different positions. And I'm like,
wait, what?
Wait, what?
Yeah. Like it's not the same picture of like the characters.
Oh,
okay.
I was like, wait, what?
Imagine Jency just blushing when she says it. When
she's
said
like,
that.
I didn't think that you had a BL type of poster.
No. No. So yeah, so I don't know. I thought it was like kind of funny. Like when I opened it, I was like, because it, like it had like a small picture advertising, like saying like, oh, like so you can see what
Right.
it was about. It was like
Uh-huh.
Attack on Titan, and I'm like, okay, like cool. Like I thought that was the picture that I was gonna get, and then I rolled it out, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'm gonna have to
Wow.
look at this too.
Right,
Let's just
right.
say you got a
$5.
unique poster.
Right.
Yeah, for $5 it's okay. It's
I would have
okay.
thought you had like a Gon and Killua from like Hunter x Hunter,
Yeah,
like a poster.
yes.
In different positions.
Yes, yes, and actually, like I don't know, I feel like the random things just happened to me. So I had a road trip to Florida not so long ago in July, and I have like a Hunter x Hunter T-shirt, which I was
Oh,
wearing.
wow.
Oh no, here we go.
So we stopped like at a 7-Eleven in Virginia, I believe it was. In the middle of the night, it was like midnight, but we had no gas, so like we stopped. And we stopped
Right.
at 7-Eleven, we go in, we grab some snacks, to keep awake during the rest of the drive. We had like 5 hours left. We put gas. So as we're outside eating the snacks, like we're by the car and like we're just standing out
Just
there.
chilling.
Yeah, and this random guy just comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, friend, this is for you," and like just hands me like this like a paper, and I'm like, I was so confused. Like I was scared at first. Like I'm like,
Take it away. That's
and,
my
like,
snacks.
And like it was dark, so like and the guy just he just walked away, and I was like,
Here you go, queen.
And I looked
It's
down, and there's
My
like a
snacks.
stick. Yeah, like I was so confused. I'm like, what is going on? And like this random guy just at like midnight, it's like 1 a.m. just comes up to you and tells you, "Oh, this is for you, my friend," and walks away. And I looked down and because it was dark, I'm like, what am I even looking at?
Where's
And then
your
I go,
phone? Where's your phone? Light
and
feature.
then I look at it, and it was a sticker of Kurap. I can never
Yeah.
pronounce
Yeah,
his name. Yes.
Kurapika.
Yes,
Aw.
Kurapika, yeah.
It was a sticker of Kurapika, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so nice. But
Here
that
you
time,
go.
I couldn't say thank you because the guy literally just gave it to me and left.
Like disappeared into thin air.
I bet he's gonna tell that story later on. We need to find that guy.
Oh no.
But it was a pretty cool sticker. I'm like, oh.
Was this guy wearing a clown suit?
Oh no.
No, he was just, imagine, oh Lord.
Like, I'm in danger.
All right. So Jency, besides the your very suggestive poster of different poses of the Attack on Titan boys and your lovely shirt, is there any other merch that you own or that you've gone out your way to buy or collect?
T-shirts.
Yeah.
Okay,
nice.
okay.
I
So
love
you're more of
t-shirts.
an apparel.
Hey,
type
there
of
you go.
person.
That's yeah.
Yeah, so I love just in general, I love just wearing comfortable oversized t-shirts. So I
Okay,
have
okay.
Hunter x Hunter. I have Avatar: The Last Airbender. I have an Attack
Do you
on
consider
Titan.
the Avatar an anime?
I don't know.
That's the
I
right
don't know.
answer.
That's the
I
right answer.
don't know. So I used to watch Avatar back when I was really young, back when I was in Honduras. I used to watch it in Spanish.
Oh, okay.
In Nickelodeon. Yeah. So and recently when it came on Netflix, I rewatched
It's
it
way
with my
different.
little brother. Yeah, when I rewatched it with my younger brother, because he had never watched it. And I'm like, oh no, you need to,
It's like the cult following grows.
Yeah.
That
like,
that
when
Avatar on Netflix is not PG, so just beware.
Yeah, it's okay. Is it? I'm like, so yeah, now me and my brother and I, we have matching Avatar t-shirts.
I think your little brother is like what, 12? No, he's probably like 18.
No, he's 13.
Oh damn.
Oh wow.
My little brother, right? He's almost 6 feet. My little brother.
Oh dang, he grew tall.
Yeah, yeah. And
Like what they put in this water? Like what did they put in this bottle of water? Whatever.
That's what I've been wondering. I've been 5'1" since 9th grade. I'm like,
Bruh.
me waiting to grow.
Bruh. Nah,
Yeah.
But all right, so now that we got that out the way with the merchandise and the apparel, the fourth question being, what is the show that you would recommend to other people as like their starter anime that you like, that you enjoy?
Probably Attack on Titans, to be honest. Or I think like a good starter might be like My Hero Academia. I also like that show. But I think like Attack on Titans, like I recommend it to people.
That first episode, you have to guide them through that one, though.
Yes,
They hold their hand.
Actually, I told my friend maybe today's like on Thursday, because her brother suggested to her like she should watch like Attack on Titans because she wants to start watching anime. And
you just look at her and say,
"No,
let me hold your hand."
I was like, "No," I second that. However, the first few episodes might be a little weird, so but it's okay.
Yeah. Just people getting eaten by big ass titans. That's all it is.
Like just random naked people running around like crazy, eating like tiny humans.
It's because they had the $5 deal in Taco Bell. Like, everything's a taco for them.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
so, Jency, this is going to be a little bit of an add-on question. All right,
okay.
So it's because you've watched Attack on Titan, and that's one of the shows that you would, just nonchalantly talking to a person casually in a conversation, that would be like the go-to anime show that you would suggest of all the ones that you've ever seen. That's the one that you suggest. All right, so being that that's what it is.
Hold up, Alan, hold up. I feel like Jency, she's like, doing her thing. She just hears somebody get a text and it's dun 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 dun. Like, huh? And she just goes up to the person.
If that's her ringtone, that would be hilarious. No, but my question would be, so I'm guessing that gory type of anime isn't something that bothers you, right? So if somebody's getting eaten, getting sliced in half, somebody's head, gets cut into 2 pieces, 3 pieces, or more, that doesn't bother you, right?
No.
All right,
no,
so
not an anime.
Okay. That makes perfect sense.
That's a good asterisk. Not an anime.
Yeah. Not an anime. Okay,
in game.
In game, it's it's a little different. All right, so then my question would be then: have you watched the show Goblin Slayer?
Or heard of it?
No.
Ooh, good.
Okay, I mean that might be something. Might be something you want to see again. First episode, a little intense, but might be something that you story wise, I think it's not the most compelling story, but it's entertaining. I'll say that much. There's aspects of camaraderie, aspects of people looking out for each other.
Underdog story.
Yeah. So I mean, again, if gory isn't something that makes you flinch in game, I mean, maybe that might be something you want to see. I don't know if you ever heard of Shield Hero. Again,
in game.
Right. might be something that might not bother you because of how messed up certain characters are with other characters. That might be something that you might like because the story is I would tend to think that it's a better story than other I don't even know if you want to consider that shonen, but I mean I think it's more of a seinen type of anime. But I mean,
to clarify, do you know what shonen, seinen, all the what's the other one? There's another one. Shoujo means?
No.
That's okay. That's for another time.
So, but I mean, we'll definitely have you on the show again because it's been super fun having you as a special guest tonight.
Yeah,
and I feel like you're super quiet. You're like, you answer all our questions. Like, yes.
But okay, Jency, going down to the last question that I had for you, as far as like the 5 one, right? The first 5 questions for this last part of our last segment, right? So, being that, is there any show for this upcoming season that you're like anticipating or waiting for that you want to see, whether it be what's one, Marcos, that is coming out besides Demon Slayer, I think, and I think, what is it?
So I defer to you.
I know there might be another one that I'm missing.
In another world,
right.
reincarnation or something like that. The one that was a what's his name?
Damn.
Arifueta.
Yeah, not Arifueta. Not Arifueta.
Yes.
The other one that got substituted. The one that got substituted.
I'm waiting for Arifueta. I don't care what anybody says.
The one, what is it? The regular or something? I used to have a job or something. I decided to get it.
Oh, yes. The Demon Lord's part-timer is a part-timer?
That one too. Oh. Ooh.
Or the devil is
the sky.
I think it's called the devil. The devil is the part-timer, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the devil's a part-timer. What about
season
JoJo?
2? That's what, 6, 7 now? 8? Good lord. I don't even watch it.
Another thing that I like to ask, me personally, sub versus dub.
Oh no, here we go.
Dub.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I messed up.
Okay.
No, you know what? The first few episodes of Assassin, because I don't know. Sometimes I go to the gym, and like that's when I would choose one like
so you
clarify.
Like
no need to. You answered the question correctly, all right?
Like when I'm doing no, just random. But like when I'm doing cardio, and the first few episodes of maybe like the first and second episode of Assassination Classroom, I was watching like dub, and I'm like, I don't know, just something wasn't clicking for me. And then I realized, I'm like, oh my god, what am I doing with my life? Like I'm like, oh, this isn't like, no wonder. I'm like, because even like for me, like it just doesn't have the same feeling. A lot of the times, like I feel like things get lost in translation.
In double translation from English to Spanish to Japanese and vice versa, like literally 3 languages.
Yeah, so I'm like, this doesn't make sense to me. So like, I would much rather like
go to the sauce.
Yeah,
but yes, I guess that's true.
So I'm wondering now, did you see Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z in Spanish opposed to watching it in English?
Or sub?
So Dragon Ball, I used to watch it when I was like young, when I was like 10 back in Honduras. So I used to watch it in Spanish. However,
there was no question.
Yeah. So like at that time, like I grew up with like cousins, like guy cousins who were like a little bit older than me, but like I always liked it. Like they would start watching. I'm like, oh, I'm like, I want to watch it too. And then it was like my grandma, like she'd be like, ay, eso es del diablo.
Grandma was scared.
That's from the devil.
We all heard that one before.
So, like, I'm like, no, I still want to watch it, But yeah, I did watch it in Spanish. However, like, I never watched it fully because we would, like, watch it, like, randomly. Like, they would, like, show random episodes. So, like, right now, I do want to like rewatch it.
Oh, so you haven't even finished the whole series?
No, I also want to watch the Naruto.
Oh wow! From the beginning.
Yeah, because the same thing. So I watched it in Spanish when I was like really young. When I was like 10, 11. But I never like the same thing happened that like they would show one episode from like like random episodes.
But I think it's understandable with the Naruto one because it's so much filler.
Yeah. So like I want to watch Naruto like again in English. Well, and see how like that is
in English subtitles.
And then yes, that's right, English subtitles.
Yeah, you're gonna enjoy it. Hopefully, we can share you some links where it shares you the proper arcs that are story critical and the ones that are not critical. So yeah, that's
mind you, most of Naruto is not critical.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of filler. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why people kind of get turned off about Naruto's
300?
later arcs. Yeah,
I think it's
later
like
arcs.
a 40, 50,
There's only
40 split.
There's only like maybe two arcs that are essentially like I guess you can say
critical.
yeah, that are entertaining, and then the rest is pretty much, you know, to a certain degree character development, but it's like characters that you don't tend to see too much of.
There's an
It's
example
world
that
building, I'll tell you much.
Yeah, it
tell you
is.
that much, but at the same time, it's like so much filler, man. So much darn filler.
there's an example that I'll give you out of complete context. There's one that they're going to an island to get Naruto, you know, powered up with his. I'm gonna just throw out random names here to control his Jinchuriki, and we see Master. I think one of his
Those aren't random names. Those are the actual names.
No, but it's gonna be a random for Gen Z here. She's not gonna go know the idea of it. But yeah, they're going to this island, right? And this was after
Spoiler.
Okay, yeah. Spoiler. After his
Spoiler.
one of his teachers, you know, kicked the proverbial bucket, right? And but we see him.
Marco, that's like one of the biggest spoilers you just gave out.
It's like the plot thickens now.
They're by a coast town, and there's like a whole plot about a girl trying to get married off from a female ninja group to a mad scientist guy. And basically,
Alright, that's a movie.
no, this is a filler arc.
No, wasn't that a movie?
There's a movie too. That's what we're
Wait, so-
saying.
Marcos,
Yes.
if I can interject real quick. So, Jency, overall, for like, I guess the way you're explaining the anime that you like watching, or if you watched, it seems to me that you like majority, no? And correct me if I'm wrong. You like shonen type of anime more than, I guess you can say,
MHA.
yeah, like instead of like a horror or a
Is Attack on Titan a shonen?
a light novel. No, it's more of a seinen.
Okay.
I mean,
With
it
more
does
blood.
have, yeah, there is a lot of aspect of what's it called, of shonen, where the protagonist is a boy, but the thing is, like, you get more of a political in that type of
Yeah.
show, and you get a lot of more gore and stuff like that. But correct me if I'm wrong, Jancy. Most of the ones that you've named, or the shows that you've named and that you've seen, seem to be more shonen. And is that the type of genre that you like, more of the protagonist being a boy,
The hero's
and-
journey.
right?
I guess
Like a
you can
Bleach.
say- yeah, I guess you can say so because, yeah, actually, but I do watch like romance anime movies. I guess you can say.
As you should. I think we all like those. Those are great.
But yeah,
If I
when
may
watch those-
have, can I ask one? Have you watched one called Maid Sama?
That one's good. That one's pretty good.
No.
Oh, I
I
recommend
highly-
it.
Dang.
I highly recommend that one.
Comedies. Have you seen comedies in anime?
Konosuba,
actually-
perhaps?
Come on, you just took it away.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
That one's
The
pretty
apologize.
good.
almighty Konosuba.
It has a movie.
I was gonna say Defrag, to be honest, but
that
I
one's
mean,
pretty good.
Nah, I think Konosuba is better.
Another one, sports anime. Have you heard about this one called Free?
No.
no, whoa, what? No, I was gonna say Haikyuu.
IQ, yeah.
IQ.
Oh.
Yes, I
Or-
I
was it-
actually did my-
Kuro-
because I have
Kuroko's
to
no
do
perhaps-
it.
Or yeah, Kuroko's no basketball. Like, come on, man, no basket, no basket.
Yeah.
Oh, what about the biggest one, One Piece?
Or about
That's
to say
not a-
Slam
One
Dunk.
Piece, okay, but One Piece, okay. I was
Two Piece.
I started the first episode. I looked
Oh,
at how
no.
many episodes there were.
The animation is wanky, janky.
I was like, you know, maybe
This is
that's
cartoons for
right.
kids. I'm a middle schooler. No, you say?
Wait,
Basically.
okay. So let me ask you: have you seen? Because I'm very much a big into food, right? So
Oh no,
I-
Lord.
I personally enjoy watching Food Wars, right? But I do have quite a few of the manga volumes in my room.
He's looking
And I'm
at them right now.
Yes, I am, and I'm trying to finish up my collection. But the reason I ask you this, Jency, is because recently I want to say maybe this is the fourth volume, if I'm not mistaken. I have to double check. But the creator of Food Wars, the artist, has worked on projects where he takes the story of One Piece, in particular of Sanji, because he's a chef, and he.
What do you mean
I don't know how that's a spoiler.
You gave a spoiler, Marcos.
Marcos is wild.
Okay.
So okay, back to what I was saying. So basically, the artist and the writer for Food Wars have done a collaboration with Ichiro Oda, who is the creator of One Piece and the artist of One
the
Piece,
master chef,
and they've created a series, a smaller manga series that only comes out like every couple of months or so, like maybe once every 6 months or so. Point being that it's called Shokugeki no Sanji.
Oh my god. Oh.
So this is basically, it's the artwork and the storytelling of Food Wars, but the character is the One Piece characters. So it's the One Piece world, only written and drawn by the Food Wars team.
So it looks so beautiful compared to the...
Dude, I and Jency, Josue, Marcos, I highly recommend that. If it's not long, it's only maybe like 4 or 5 I guess you can say volumes, if I'm not mistaken. And again, the story is pretty dope. The artwork, compared to obviously the original artwork of One Piece, which can be kind of wonky sometimes, compared to the Food Wars art style, two different beasts, two different things. And
it's beautiful. The end product is beautiful.
I highly enjoyed that art style of the Food Wars manga and anime. So I mean, again, that might be something you can easily start and finish, because it's not very long, and it has elements of the One Piece world because it's, based off that particular story. So that's just a recommendation that I would put out there if you want to get into manga. And I don't know. I mean, do you guys have any questions for Jency before we wrap it up?
I have a
watch
question.
One Piece.
Yeah, right.
From the beginning to the end.
but like to be honest, I feel like, well, I mean, One Piece is long, but
Are there any spark notes that you'd recommend?
None. Watch the movies that they have, or the specials. Like honestly, I feel like it's the best anime at world building and one of the best at character development.
These are facts. These are facts.
Even like I know you said like Hunter x Hunter, and even at least at Bleach, which Bleach I think is known for a little bit of character development, and Hunter x Hunter, another aspect is world.
Yeah.
But even then, they pale in comparison with One Piece, in my opinion.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
You're just saying
like
facts
Oda,
here.
like Oda is a really good writer in the sense of manga, and
He's been doing this since the 90s or 80s.
Like One Piece is long. Don't get me wrong, but there's a reason why it's long. They have so many aspects to it that it's sinful if you put it in 30 chapters.
In 2 seasons.
Okay.
Basically.
She's like, okay.
And luckily the animators have decided that, like, yeah, let's speed things up.
And they're getting
created
better.
specials where the animation has gotten better.
It looks movie quality.
Yeah.
It bleeds into the series.
In certain parts.
Yeah.
Let's not get carried away. They blow their budget on like maybe like 2-3 minutes of the show. And like the first 5 minutes is all recap, and then the last part is all like the song.
Yeah.
Oh,
Another
The
one.
outro.
So I have a question.
But hey, Black Clover's animation is
you-
trash, but it's got an amazing story.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jensen,
yo.
do you have any question for us?
No, I don't think so. I think I was gonna ask you guys, at the beginning when you guys were asking me about anime, like which animes I watched. I was gonna ask you guys for recommendations, but I feel like I got a lot.
I'd recommend
No.
Full Metal Alchemist.
We'll send you more. Don't worry.
I recommend you not to watch Full Metal because it's overhyped.
I'll definitely send you more. Don't worry, Jency. I got you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Konosuba is a must. It's
What
just
about you guys? What's your, I guess, if you guys had to choose one top anime, like your top of whatever, however many you have watched, which is your top anime of all times?
I don't know. That's a tough one for me. I mean,
Yu Yu
I feel like I know
Hakusho.
Marcos' answer.
Yu Yu Hakusho
Yeah.
would be one.
yeah, I think that's one of the top ones. Yu Yu Hakusho or like Rurouni Kenshin.
Yu Yu Hakusho for me.
I like the original Dragon Ball a lot. I could rewatch that over and over again.
Yeah, the original when Goku's a little kid.
Yeah.
Right.
Another one, number 2 for me would be Steins Gate.
You want that large or extra large?
Yeah, Steins Gate. It would be basically Yu Yu Hakusho, Steins Gate, and
And of course, Keijo. You can't forget about your Keijo
that's,
guy.
that's,
Oh,
a,
God.
that's a given. Number 3. And number 4.
That's his belief.
Blasphemous. That's his
Number 4 would be Full Metal Alchemist is pretty. Brotherhood is pretty up there.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, Kame ga Kill is just for the memes though. But a good
What?
one.
What about JoJo?
I can't. It's.
What do you mean? It's amazing.
It's too mainstream.
How is it mainstream? It's meme stream, if anything.
Yeah, no, I can't. I can't provide. It's too much of a hassle of an adventure in a good way. But I.
Just Bizarre Adventure?
It's called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure because
Yeah,
It's a
I
I
bizarre
haven't
adventure.
watched it, but my brother does, and like he be telling me about it.
Have you seen him posing randomly?
Yes, that's a true tell.
Sometimes my brother just be talking to himself.
Like, oh,
and I'm
you're
like,
approaching
"Oh."
me. He say, oh, you're approaching me.
That's
he's
the
like, I can
true
see
tell.
your stand.
And you're just walking
just-
with your Hunter x Hunter shirt.
Has he ever asked you? He's like, "Are you a stand user?"
No, I don't think so. I don't know, man. My brother be doing it.
Did he learn how to play the guitar just to do this?
Is he?
No, he plays the violin.
Dang.
Imagine he plays the violin with that.
Does he randomly run away from you when things get heated? There you go. He's a Joestar.
Does he?
He's a
Does he?
Joestar.
Does he all of a sudden just start wearing like Gucci suits and all those things, Prada suits?
Oh, those are awesome.
Does he randomly say Zawaldo every now and then?
Sometimes, actually.
Oh no! Oh no!
Is he
Look at
breathing
that
better than
voice.
usually?
Hmm.
Is he requesting more jamon con queso more often?
No.
Oh wow. Is that a thing, guys?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
a thing?
Jamon is.
Oh,
You need to
no.
watch JoJo yourself, Alan.
Yeah, I do. I haven't watched.
This is
it.
like season 1 stuff that he's telling her in season 2.
interesting. Yeah,
And
no,
three.
I wouldn't know a lick of anything that you guys are talking about.
Or has he said, here we go again, but in Japanese?
No, I don't think so.
Aww.
Does he randomly say to be continued?
No.
Oh, God.
I'm like,
We can go all day. So.
I feel like the running away one is the best one. Just
Does he
running
do
away.
this? Does he do this? Does he say this?
yes.
Oh, this one.
I'm like,
That one then. He goes for the yes. Okay.
Does he say my best friend though?
Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's another one she could watch.
wait, what? Hold up.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
That's another one, yeah.
My
Yeah,
best
I-
friend though. That reminds me, Marcos, did you ever finish doing that intermission?
Intermission?
Or remember the recording we did where you guys did the my best friendo at the end?
Yeah. Now you want to do it?
No. I'm asking if it's already done and edited. Has it been placed inside the recordings?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all.
Like,
That is all.
Okay. Yeah.
I am content.
Yeah, I feel like
Mm.
we definitely need to talk more about. I mean, bring you more on podcasts because we could talk for hours.
I'm like, I'll be down.
Imagine you just start receiving text messages of memes of anime memes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I feel like you'd be like, no, oh no.
I'll probably just send news back.
Yes.
The memes wars have begun. You'd probably end up blocking us, so no, let's just hold them back.
Just be like full contact. Like,
A full counter.
So, they're happy.
there you go.
But yeah, after all that,
Wait, sip your tea.
I finished mine. I'm good. Thank you.
story
wait,
time
there you
is
go.
over. Let's continue.
Wait, is that pre-recorded?
Yeah, it's pre-recorded.
That what they're drinking and everything?
Yeah, the intro. Listen to the intro. There you go. It's story time at LTS.
This is what you do in the middle of the night, huh, Marco?
In the middle of the afternoon on Saturdays.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's absolutely bonkers, my guy.
Sorry that we had to that you had to dip your toes on this, Jency. Sorry. We didn't prep the floor. We didn't put the wet floor sign.
Wait, why the wet floor sign?
Yeah, I don't get your analogies, my guy.
It could have been like we didn't sweep.
We could catch her slipping. No.
Catch her slipping.
Yo, that's big brain. That's big brain moves right there, my guy.
Yeah, no.
I would have never thought of saying that to mean the other.
I mean,
I was assuming she's tripping and falling.
sorry, Jency. We're delirious and allegedly.
No,
I
that's a
haven't had my
YouTube.
meds.
That's a YouTuber.
Oh.
You're
Anyway,
just downright crazy.
I guess. I will neither confirm nor deny this. But yeah. So I feel like this is a good closer for the podcast. What do you guys think?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That way we can watch anime.
Yeah.
Because I have to catch up on some shows.
Okay.
Me, I need to catch up.
With some Z's by the scene.
That too, but later. I gotta finish up catching up with what's that? The one with the peach boy.
The peach
What?
boy. That's
The
some
one
boy
that-
love stuff.
The one that kills ogres.
Yeah, let's
Alright.
keep it at that.
I don't know that one.
Really?
Man.
You guys don't know that one?
That
No.
kills ogres?
Yeah.
No.
Guy has a sword. His eyes turn into like the form of a peach for some weird reason, but he kills ogres relentlessly with his sword. And
Only
there's
in
a
Amazon
princess. Now I'm watching it on what's it called? On Crunchy.
Kiss. Oh,
What?
Kiss anime.
If only.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
basically, yeah,
And
she can kill people. She can kill ogres too, apparently, because she has a special power.
so yeah. So bada bing, bada boom. This is the end of the story. Thank you, Jency. Once again, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for bearing our shenanigans. And specifically me with the lack of my alleged meds, okay? Thank you, Mr. J. Thank you, Alan.
Always, my buddy.
Yeah.
Till the next time, Marco signing out. Jency,
Oh yeah, signing out. Jency signing out.
Mr. J,
Wait, what? We're doing this?
Alan.
Goodbye.
Hi there. Thank you for tuning into the LTS podcast. All the notes and more can be found in the description. By the way, we have a social media page where content is posted regularly. feel free to reach out at us through there or via email. Both are found in the description. When you support the show, we have a merch store where you can buy an item that you like. If buying merch is not your thing and you just want to support the show directly, we also have links to those too, if you'd like. Thank you. Also, every comment is really appreciated. Credits in the description as well. Peace.